Dungeons and Dragons. Twitch.tv/eclecticpork. Tuesday night, 7 p.m.
Yeah, exactly.
Dungeons and Dragons. Twitch.tv/eclecticpork. Tuesday night, 7 p.m.
Dungeon crawling in our D&D, which is quite weird. See it in Barovia.
By the way,
you'd think there'd be more dungeons.
There'll finally be some Dungeons and Dragons in this Dungeons and Dragons game. Hello.
well, and/or
There'll be some
Yeah,
dinosaurs.
I was gonna say.
Dinosaur Park.
I was going to say, I don't think there are actually any dragons in Barovia.
Just breathe on the camera.
well, Strahd is a metaphorical dragon.
Maybe he isn't. He's a vampire, not a dragon. How is he a
I know, but
metaphorical dragon?
As in, he's the main obstacle for us to overcome.
Oh, okay.
He is our personal dragon.
It's your personal dragon.
We're gonna finally have some vampires in our Crypts and Vampire game, right? So I really hate that goblin.
Let's get your mic in the right place again. Yeah. Microphone. There we go. Because I know Trigger's going to say something that's going to be going like...
Strahd finds a way.
Which is quite funny because he isn't alive, so it isn't so much life finds a way as something else.
On death.
Death finds a way.
Finds a way. Yes, you have to have your sort of weird
Usually it's kick your door down
pauses
with a
and
stick.
stuff in your impression of Jeff Goldblum.
I'm pretty sure I've got his voice on my my Emmy up there if I want to use it.
Yeah, but you have to insert the random pauses, yourself.
Yes.
Okay, well, you're outside the Amber Temple. The end of last session, you encountered someone who'd had their throat torn out. And was half buried in the snow. So, does anyone want to... Well, who wants to head up to the door?
I will.
I wanted to do a check, just like check the place and see if we can sense any, like, because the corpse is there. If I can get, as a holy woman, if I can sense something, not quite good about this place, that aside from the, the corpse that's acting as a very good doorbell.
Okay.
Is that a religion check or insight?
Insight.
Okay, first roll of the night, 21.
Okay.
Nice. 30, 21.
I was going to say the DC of finding evil at the Amber Temple, I think, is maybe a 2. Because the whole place literally resonates evil. It is It is
That's
just wall of evil, like a wave of waves of evil coming off this place. It is.
When did we enter the FromSoft game portion of the campaign?
oh. Yep. Yeah, this is some bad juju.
I sense evil in this house.
This is
Evil.
yeah.
Evil
I said to
temple.
slight malevolent essence here. Slight. It's like going into a gym.
This place is
Into
cursed.
It's like going into a gym changing room and going, smell a little bit of BO here. Yeah, that's definitely it. Just a whiff, just a slight,
That is- yeah.
slight. It's kind of obvious. Sorry.
It's like smell of sweaty crop.
Yes, slight swell of sweat here. Not very keen.
2 stars
Right.
will not come again.
Makes for a terrible Dutch bakery.
It smelled
Right.
like sweaty men. I found it very difficult to masturbate to.
But not possible.
Not impossible, but
These
they-
are not
Yeah,
hash
I just got-
brownies.
Right.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
Look, I'm just gonna look back at the party. And be like, oh, good lord. Ooh.
Can I have a look for traps? Like, see if I can spot anything.
Oh my god, a rogue actually doing rogue things and looking for traps.
Well, looking
You
for
say that, they roll a
traps.
one.
Did you say traps or tracks?
Hey, to be fair, at
Traps.
least he tries.
Traps.
Unlike sometimes when I've been running games and it's like the rogue has just run straight into a trap without looking for it.
I want to, like, investigate the entrance to the temple, see if it's booby trapped.
Okay, you don't find any traps, but you
Good
do
call.
find another corpse. This one is of a wizard.
Another corpse.
This one is
Oh, wizard?
extremely. This one is like leaning up against. Well, it's been thrown against the wall and slumped down. You can see where it's been where it's. What's happened is someone's found a body, picked it up, found it was sort of frozen into the ground, struggled, pulled it out of the ground, so half its clothes and stuff are on the floor at your feet. The body is a bit further on where they've just sort of thrown it in frustration against the building. Probably because the body has been in the permafrost so long that it's just you can see where someone's tried to bite it, but it's like trying to bite a frozen cod. It's just
Yeah,
not going to
That
work.
doesn't prove anything. He's a wizard. That means he could have been killed by a stiff breeze.
Yeah, that's true. Literally, he could have just been that. He forgot
As
to
we're
put
all
his
approaching the
he forgot to
door,
put
what
his
am I-
scarf on.
Yeah.
This guy caught a bit of a chill.
Yeah,
What
as
does
we're
cold damage?
But by your feet
as
there
we're
are
approaching the door.
by your feet there are a hammer and a chisel. The chisel is extremely damaged and broken. It's been used a lot. And in the door there are words inscribed in various languages.
Any that we recognise?
Let me just find the.
Because Borkle should be
Check.
able to read the local Barovian now.
And I would speak Dwarvish, Goblin, and Infernal, along with Common.
Infernal's a rare language.
Each of you looks at it, reads the same in each language. If you seek honour or power, turn back, for these walls hold naught but doom. In many vessels below, the darkness shelters a timeless evil. The danger is an infection of malevolent divinity. Our arrogance and folly forged this place into our prison. Leave now before our damnation becomes yours.
Ooh.
It is written
yes,
in
I-
I
Dragonic,
like the sound of that.
Infernal, Celestial, Common, different forms of Elvish. It's in so many different letterings carved into the door.
And this is where the thing that he's been sensing is coming from.
Work today is broke.
They
Well, she
didn't
takes
go
us
in
all
there,
to
did
the
they?
nicest places.
That's the big question. If they go in there,
What am I smelling / how are my animal instincts reacting to this place?
This is a place of extreme evil. It feels very unpleasant to you.
I don't like this place.
I don't like it either. But if they're here,
It smells like a place of death. That would be your. Animals tend to stay away from like places where corpses and stuff are decaying unless it's like carrion. This smells like that.
Yeah. Mm.
Hey. So, before we get
Well, it
in,
was
does
Borkle who was
anyone
close
need
to the door.
anything up?
Right. Well, the writing's on the wall. Or the door.
It says stay away.
What do we reckon, guys?
well,
I-
look,
I would like to
if-
leave.
I'd like to leave too. But if they're here,
How attached are you to your sister?
at this point, very.
I think we're more worried about Arena than Auntie Rose.
Fair enough.
You
Yeah.
might be, but I'm kind of I'm worried about both Arena and Rose as well. Arena for obvious reasons, but Rose I kind of need to see again. But if we are going to go in there, I'm going to need to know that I can trust you guys. Borkle, I know I give you shit, but I do trust you in these situations.
Thank you.
I like to think that we haven't spoken much, but I'm pretty sure there's at least something with me and Ankle Shanker. You've never ran off before.
No, not being given reason to.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
from all fours carrying behind Nox's leg. I'll
Yeah.
protect you guys. You can trust me.
I'm gonna pet her head and go, I know I can trust you, and I know I trust Klee. I mean, I've given you no reason to not trust me, have I? Apart from the jokes.
It's a hell of a qualifier, but no, you haven't.
Well, no, I wouldn't abandon you in an actual combat, in an actual dangerous situation.
No, this is true. This is true. And I
Okay.
suppose our mutual friend being pissed off is going to be worse than whatever we find in there.
And well, it's not exactly a unit of measurement I'm qualified to give. But if Rose and Arena are in there, does this door have signs that it's been opened recently?
Well, go on, Borkle. Go and get your woman.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll wait here.
It has been
Okay,
opened
so
recently.
it's been opened recently. Possible that they're here, but unless something stole the shoes from Rose and is making a fashion statement in there.
Be like that. Be like that knight from that book I was reading.
God damn it.
I've been reading children's books in that kid's room.
I think you should read those.
I'm just imagining a revenant in high heels now.
No, no,
Struggling to
there's
walk,
still a
like,
bit more.
"Argh,"
No.
like
No,
falling
it's-
over and stuff like.
Well, it would not be the first priest's son we found in high heels.
Okay. 2 questions, Hog. 1, wouldn't it be more? I'm dead, but I'm fabulous. And 2, if it's wearing them, if we run into it, will that give it a disadvantage with difficult terrain?
Yes,
It cuts his speed in half at least.
yes.
The thing is, like, they're singing from Kinky Boots, the Revenant in the Heels, aren't they? Either the musical or the field, or the
Is
film.
there?
So they're either singing, these boots are made for walking, or the sex is in the heel. Like,
Well, I don't think
my
they're
dad
really
actually
for
took me
like mountain climbing.
I mean, depending on how sharp the heels are, you could use them as climbing spikes with you if you took them off. But like, it's unlikely.
So I'm gonna just move up next to Borkle.
Well,
I
again,
don't want him getting killed easily.
Well, again, apart from 2 people in the party, we've established there's a trust thing going on. But Clee doesn't speak much.
He just starts whacking a gun a couple of times and then casts the light spell and blinds Borkle.
Why?
Because it's a power torch now.
Did you cast that on an arrow?
No, I cast it on the gun.
Flash.
Abby have this to say. Abby is a bit nervous about this. One time long ago, did not heed warnings of others and ended up in quite a mess, as you all saw before. Abby say be very, very careful with this, and do not make deals you are not prepared to pay up for.
Sound advice.
Well, I tell you, let's just get this over with and find that little weasel.
Before we go in, I'm going to go up to Borkle and offer us the silver short sword to them. You seem to be the only one without shiny or sparkly weapons. Seems useful here.
Silver short, sir. I'll accept it and thank you, Uncle Shanker. Suggest we on my life. Suggest we scout ahead for
Well,
traps.
he'll get it back easily once you're dead.
I was going to give her a little playful chop to the head, though. None of that.
Yes, that. I was trying to be glib, but yes, Sealer, that is what I meant.
Sign here where I'm allowed to take it off your corpse as well as anything else that you're carrying.
I'm unlikely to object.
I was going to say, when
you
did,
will
when
when
did,
I mention
when
you
did this
after
turn
I've
into
taken
The
it away.
Hobbit? As there is to say, it's perfectly fine. As you attempt to open the door, the door, there you can feel someone trying to push it on the other side.
It's a pull door, you fool.
Back up, back up, back up.
As the door swings open remarkably easily for such a large door. I mean, this door is close to how big is the door? It's about 10 feet. Probably okay. Blah, blah, blah. Was it 20 feet? All the doors in the temple are fashioned from blocks of translucent amber with iron hinges and fittings. There are arrow slits.
Oh, I got to add
5
that
inches
silver
wide,
short sword to my inventory.
4 feet tall and 1 foot thick. Oh, it's a 20-foot archway leading down. So yeah, I've added a door by accident. But yeah. Yeah, the door is about 20 feet, but it does come open very easily.
Abby, not sure what's in here. This door ogre size.
Again, suggest me and Uncle Shanker scout ahead for traps.
Well, as the door opens, a young girl pretty much falls out onto you.
Shoot it.
Oh.
Shoot it.
She was attempting to push the door open from the other side, but was struggling. She's clearly not very well. Her eyes are
How young?
glazed over, like in panic.
How young?
A teenager.
So not a child.
No.
Jamond,
Okay.
that's Ellie from The Last of Us.
I was thinking that. I was thinking
I picked a thing of.
Kill it with fire.
I picked a thing of random commoners, and the weird part was some of them do look weirdly, suspiciously familiar. Like the one that was the worst one was this. It's freaking Barbas from Charmed. What the hell?
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, regardless, Ollie, hit it with a golf club.
I kept thinking.
Yeah, no, that isn't just a token that looks like that is actually Boxer Ellie.
Yeah.
As I said, I got it from a download of Barovian Commoners. But yeah, there's like the girl with the pearl earring is clearly one. There's a couple that look very
Chucky
very.
was obviously one.
Yeah, that was from a different one. That was from the. That was a pack of kid ones.
Yep, that Chucky kid was. From
But
one.
yeah, that is clearly Barbas. I was like, I can't use that. You're gonna kill it just because you think it's Barbas.
We're gonna kill this one because it's a teenager Ellie.
Well,
I
I
only
was
picked her
checking
because
how-
she was the most sad looking.
Just to make it not weird from my point of view, there was a specific reason I was asking if it was a child.
Oh. Because you thought I was going to do a
have to
sequel
keep
where she goes into a lesbian relationship with you.
No, because Oracle's not meant to be near kids.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
And the most beloved character from this version has to die.
Yes.
That's enough dunking on The Last of Us 2. Can't believe that got a bloody
Yeah,
remaster.
well,
It's not been out 5 years.
I probably have teabags that are older than that game.
Yeah.
It's just Neil Cuckman wanting it because it's the only thing he's got now.
Just give me my
Okay.
goddamn Bloodborne remake before I actually start emailing Sony and telling them stop being dead.
Okay, Borkel's being smothered by a teenager. Can we please get on?
Ah, oh. Okay, so if a teenager-sized human falls into a goblin, like I'm probably gonna fall over.
Does it make?
Yeah,
noise?
she is taller than you.
Does Ollie know judo?
Nope.
Well, then he can't flip her away.
Well, if she fell on him and knocked him over, I mean, I'm right there. I guess I could lift her off of him since I'm a bit bigger.
Yeah, that'd help. Yeah.
So
Thank you, Ollie.
As you help her back up, she's looking around like, "What are you? Are you real? You can't be real. What are you?
Am I?
You're another figment, aren't you? Stay back."
Yes.
She pulls a hand axe.
Yeah.
Stay back. She
I
starts to-
pulled two hand axes.
She starts to sort of circle around you like.
So
Whoa, now let's not go nuts.
I have more hand axes. I win.
Edith, stop threatening her. You're making it worse. I'm just gonna try to talk her down and go, Miss, calm down. It's okay. You're out of the building.
You're
now.
not real.
It's okay.
You're not real. You're a vision. I've never seen anything like you
Am
before.
I?
You can't be real.
Sorry, not Obby.
You're
Borkle won't
you're
hurt
part
you.
of the test. You're part of the test. You have to be.
Yes.
Did you not just touch him? He's obviously real.
Yeah.
You touched him.
Yeah,
Am
I
I
mean, I'm
part of
touching-
a... Am I a test?
Yes.
No.
On
this
my
lady-
patient.
For fuck's sake.
On
The
my
amount of
patients
pain I'm
constantly.
in from the fall would suggest
Yeah.
that I'm real.
I touched you.
Are you a pet? Are you a test?
Okay,
Yes, on my
she
patients
nervously-
constantly.
She nervously walks back to Borkle and sort of pokes him, carefully,
I
with
apologise-
with the
I
hilt
apologise
of
for
her
his smell. We
axe.
don't know
Just
what-
not the sharp point, but just the sort of the
little
handle,
boot with the
like
wooden bit.
yeah, just sort of.
Ow.
Well,
You're real.
I'm gonna
Borkle,
just.
stop picking up strange women in weird places.
I'm surprised she hasn't commented on the fact that it smells of cinnamon yet. This is a first.
That
She's
could
up in
throw
the
her back
snow.
into the
She's probably got
fantasy realm.
cold.
That's true. She's got the sniffles. Do we have any Lemsip?
Well, no,
Yes,
it doesn't
I
exist.
would appear to be corporeal enough.
So, I'm just gonna tell her that hey, we not harm you. We not do nothing. We real, and I'm gonna use persuasion. And that's a 15.
Yeah, she believes you. She's and you're not with him either.
Okay,
Andy.
define him. Are you talking about the Lord of the Land or?
No, there was a stranger.
No, she
Wasn't one of
I
us.
I can handle this. I mean, you
Okay,
don't mean
can I continue and hear what you're saying?
Is it the person that did this? And I'm just going to point at the point my axe at the corpse that's in the snow with the bite mark on it.
Yeah, him.
She
No,
means the Borkle biter.
Yeah, that's a vampire, sweetheart. And no, we are not with him. We're here specifically to look for. Well, if we look strange to you, then you haven't seen her.
We come here. My. Oh, it's difficult to concentrate. Oh.
Just take a minute. Did this thing bite you?
No, he did my friends. I was
well, they're dead.
Oh, dear.
I was checking the defenses. We come here, my tribe. We come here for a week. It's a test of manhood and womanhood. You have to spend a week here, but it's a secure area. It's barricaded. It's a test of your mind, of your soul, of your spirit, of whether you can keep your mind here. But
Well,
I was
you're
really
all
struggling.
fucked, you're all
I'd run
crazy.
away. I came back and there was this strange man. He said, "Oh, behold my children," and he was really weird and strange. And my companions seemed to be sick. Something seemed to be wrong with them, like they were dying. And then they suddenly woke up. He said that he'd fed them and they would get stronger once they'd fed on me. I didn't understand what he was talking about.
I think I can
So I
piece
ran.
together what happened.
I thought
I
he
think
was.
I can
I
piece
thought he was.
together what happened,
I thought he was
sweetheart.
part of this place. This horrible place.
Well, if this was truly a test and everything, it's a very messed up test. But it sounds like you've got a vampire.
It occurs to me that
We-
two possibilities exist. Either he's part of the temple or he chooses to be there, and neither of those are good.
No. Any. You can't get to the creatures from the temple. Can't get to us. We barricade the door. We know what to expect from them. we stay inside and we chant. We say special binding words to keep them away. Like the ones the ancients used to bind the spirits here.
Yeah.
The ancient wizards who bound the evil here before they went crazy. You can see their story all down the walls if you look. And she points to
So that's what that
carvings
is.
inside the door. You can't see them properly from here because there isn't really a light. But when you get closer, you'd be able to see them.
So, being that I'm, like, I guess I'll say a little bit sensitive to the idea of anybody messing with my mind right now, and that she's strange and the things she's saying are kind of like, they make sense to us, but they're strange. I want to do an insight check. Dirty 20.
She's being completely honest. She's clearly there's clearly something about this which is like causing some sort of malady from being here. And that is part of the test. It's, you go to a secure place here and you just have to outlast the malady. You have to just keep yourself sure in your beliefs until the week, and then you can leave. But whatever's happened has caused her to break.
I was looking at the group. She's not in right mind, obviously, but she also, I don't know, there's something not good in there. Mess with mind. We should be very careful.
I really don't like this place.
Well, like it or not, it changes nothing. We're going in.
There's nothing. We're here because we need to find Arena and we need to find Rose.
Oh,
Unfortunately, there's not much. There's no.
I can show you where my friends are.
You
if
will
you
not
want to
know what condition they in, though.
I don't copy.
I can tell you which room they're in.
Wait. What? Where? Who is?
Where my friends and family are. Yes.
Oh, dear. How many of them are there?
There are 4 of them. And a 5th one, the new one. The Borkelbiter.
I'm going to just warn you right now. What that thing is probably a vampire, and if I'm right, he may have turned your friends and family into monsters. If he's what we think he is, then he might have corrupted them and turned them into his kind. I'm saying this to warn you. Their intention might have been to feed on you.
Then we need to put them down with a sudden sort of determination. We only had 2 days left, and then we could leave.
I need you to understand. I need to know that you won't hesitate. That if they need to be put down, then they need to be put down. They will take advantage of your hesitation.
Are you up for a fight?
If what you say is true, they've been cheated of their just reward. We were going to succeed. We were going to beat this place and return as adults to our tribe.
then consider that. Then I know this isn't what your elders expected of you, but consider this then your next test. One of the things of being an adult is taking responsibility for things, and the big test will be taking responsibility for those you love. That's ironically one of the reasons I'm here.
If they are unreachable, if there's nothing we can do for them, could I ask you one thing?
Go on.
Our defenses are secure. Could you stay with me the last 2 days?
We will see what. We don't intend to leave until we find my sister and our friend. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can get this place secure again. Because it seems like the first thing is to get rid of that guy. But once that's over, I'll just. What do you guys think?
Are you in a condition to fight? Should it come to that?
Yeah.
Just a reminder, these things are weak. As far as what we've been told by the locals, these things are weak to silver. Do not consume their blood if one of them bites you. Whatever you do, do not swallow their blood.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Was never much for red anyway.
Okay. Everyone else ready?
Once we get into the central corridor, turn to your left. The barricade is directly in front of you. It will take several of you working together to push open the barricade. Hi, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, hey.
Hello.
But I will join you. It seems only right. I won't let this place beat me.
So I'm going to pull out my special bottle, and I'm just going to look at her and be like, you look like you probably need more strength. And I'll whisper ogre and hand it to her. And it may taste funny, but you should drink as much as you can.
She takes a big gulp of it.
Yoga milk.
It's,
Agreeing that
thank
makes
you.
me want to vomit. Right. Strength is needed.
I needed something. Thank you. So
I
kind.
I would normally suggest we cook up that goat we have, but we don't have time.
As I said, once we've taken back our sanctuary, you'll be safe there. Is Strahd nearly dead yet?
There should be somewhere we could make a fire.
Did you just accidentally say the name?
No. I'm just saying what Phil said. Is Strahd nearly dead yet?
Yes,
okay.
that's the problem. He is dead.
He's already dead.
yeah.
He starts the
If he
campaign
was
dead.
alive, this would have been easier.
Yeah.
There should be
They've
somewhere
just-
in there for a cook fire at any rate.
They've just come across a very traumatized girl who's from a tribe who have a ritual where to attain adulthood they must spend a week at the Amber Temple, and a vampire has come in and killed most of her companions, and so yeah, that's why everything's a little tense at the moment, Phil. Okay, so who's going to lead the way down the steps into the main corridor?
Well, I've got the light, so I might as well.
Okay. Well, as you walk down the steps, on each side you see there are etchings in the wall. They start off with emblems of creatures. Then emblems of wizard sort of people, then emblems of the wizard fighting the creatures, then of the wizards standing by tombs, like stone tombs, then the wizards turning on each other, and then of a single wizard with a hammer and a chisel. As you get to the opening into the main corridor. In the main corridor, there are 5 bodies leaning up against the railing. From a glance, you can tell that it's you, each of you, aside from the girl. Your faces are contorted, pained. Each of you is screaming out. They have an amberish hue to them, a sort of goldenish hue to them, each of these bodies, and they're leaning against, as I said, they're leaning against the railing, unmoving, like corpses.
So that's just a normal Tuesday in Barovia.
Oh, tacky. I'm sorry. At this point, I've seen so much shit here. Seeing my own corpse doesn't even bother me. The only thing I'm concerned about is why they're amber. It just seems like a really tacky colour I would not be seen dead wearing. No 30.
Well, are you going to move your tokens inside?
Yeah. Not much of a choice. Interesting, though, that we're there and she's not. If Nux had a beard right now, she'd be stroking and pondering.
I don't seem to have dark vision permissions again.
Oh, don't you? Hold on. Where are you?
So I need to be adjusted to 40-foot dim light anyway.
Oh, I know why.
And also, am I specifically missing from the amber corpses? Because there's 5 corpses and
oh,
I'm
sorry,
not one of them.
I missed you. Sorry,
Yeah,
that was an oversight on my
6
part.
of us.
I literally thought I picked everyone, but I am very sorry. As I said,
Don't want people to feel out.
No,
general unease.
I thought I had picked everyone. Okay.
I think Nuts also needs the dark vision for the light. So if we move them back into the corridor, they have nothing.
Orange kind of clashes with green, doesn't it?
Oh, quite horribly. And Obi might need it as well.
Need what? I'm sorry. I'm away from the house, so I can't see the board part of the game.
Just working out who needs their vision permissions.
There we
which,
go.
yes,
No,
Obi
what
also does.
happened was you had it, you just didn't have the distance on it.
Okay. Obi still doesn't seem to be lighting anything up.
There we go. Now he is. Yeah, I just noticed that the default vision thing is feet 0, so it wasn't. So I just changed it. I thought I'd done that, but apparently at some point I probably changed your token, or that's usually what happens.
Sometimes things
If
just
I've
reset
if
for
we
no reason.
oh no, it's usually where we go from, say, this map back to the Barovian map, and then I copy the copy of your tokens from the Barovian map, where I didn't need to give you those permissions. Copy that into a map like this, and you don't have the permissions anymore because the map version didn't have them. What I'll do in future campaigns is just give them to you your very first time, and then just copy that one, so it never happens again. Because this has just been annoying, forgetting that. Because as I said, I thought I'd done it, but never mind. It's a quick fix, and it's all done now. So,
How real are these things?
100%, like right down to the tiniest
Bargain.
detail.
I'm going to stick mine in the bag.
As soon as you touch it, it disintegrates.
Ah, son of a bitch! I needed that.
It literally just to dust.
Oh, I was going to throw it down the stairs.
As
Vorkals still smell of
you hear a slight jingling as it does, and 20 gold coins are on the floor in the dust.
I was going to fake my own death with that.
As I see that, I super kick the one that looks like me. I see that they drop money, and I just boot mine in the face.
Really? Have you no respect for the dead?
Now, Vorkal, I have to ask you a question. On a thing that is obviously there to trap, ensnare us, and confuse us, do you really think you should take anything from it?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay,
that
roll me a
this place
d20.
Roll a d20.
Yep.
You tried to take the whole thing that was designed to trap and ensnare us.
Yeah, but I was going to put it in a dimensional bag. I was going to keep hold of it.
6.
You find more gold. It's another 20.
Oh god.
Another 20 gold.
Yeah.
I think for safety reasons, Vorkal should keep hold of all of the gold. Not for his safety, of course, mine.
Let's see.
Anyone else going to touch themselves?
No, I did before we went to the temple.
Dude, what do you think I've been doing for the last 20 minutes?
Well,
Quite literally, I touched myself literally in front of the girl. Just go, yeah, I'm real. See? Touching my cheeks. My nose.
Yeah, but if you're an illusion, of course an illusion could touch an illusion.
That's true.
I think I'm gonna take out the dagger and just sort of poke the coins with it a bit.
Coins are real. They're not chocolate money either.
No, that would be
Chocolate
funny
money
if it
not
was, though.
existing in Barovia, just thought I'd let you know.
No, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing they'd have.
Maybe
You
in
could make a
Spelljammer or
fortune.
something like that, I would probably do that. Like you find a dragon's hoard, you're just like, it's gold! It's gold! This gold feels light. It's chocolate!
It's gold melting.
It's
What?
chocolate, yay!
And then wait, that explains why the dragon was brown
Ah.
in its underbelly.
Oh,
Just
it's
loads
not
of
very
melted
nice chocolate either.
all over it.
Oh, that's the ultimate way of pissing off a dragon.
Poop.
That's the ultimate way of pissing off a dragon. They find what they think is a
Stealing
gold
its
hoard. They find what they think is a gold hoard. They sleep on it because the outer part of it is actually gold plate, but it's gold plate over chocolate, so it just melts. And they're just covered in like gold foil.
With a box of
And
black magics.
oh, What the hell is this?
Yeah, it depends on the dragon that sleeps on it. Because a red dragon or a gold dragon, yeah, that's everywhere.
Yeah.
But a white or silver, that would actually
Yeah.
harden quite a lot under the
Yeah.
dragon.
It would probably snap. Just
yeah.
snap under
Which
their
would probably
weight, so it'd be
piss them
like
off more.
broken and bent.
Yeah. Hey.
But yeah. Anyone else want to touch their amber husks?
I'm
Nope.
gonna.
Yeah, I'll reach over and touch mine just like reverently, though, like a gentle touch to the shoulder.
So yeah, same thing. D20.
Okay. Hold on, I'm on the app, so it takes me a second.
Yeah, that's all right.
Where the hell is that? I don't think I've ever used the roll on the app like that. Oh, there it is. Okay, D20. I got a 7.
20 gold.
It's when you roll a 1 and it
Okay,
explodes.
I didn't pick it up yet. I'm gonna turn between Nox and Obi and go, can either of you feel anything untoward coming off that money?
Let's see.
Because that's no
Do I
small
have
amount
for
of money.
skills? I don't think I have any. I'll not have any way to tell. Other than, I guess, well, let's see. Arcana roll?
Well, it'd be
Well,
more of an
that's supposed to be
insight,
about
just to
objects and
see
creatures,
if,
right?
yeah, just
Insight?
you're basically trying to gauge a feeling or something. Like, there's nothing untoward about the gold.
Net 20 with +5 for 25.
Yeah, nothing seems off about the gold at all.
It looked like regular gold. I'm sure it okay.
All right, I'm taking it.
Wait a minute, what
Yeah,
did
I'll-
the thing say outside?
Sorry?
What did the thing say outside the message on the wall?
I don't remember.
If you are in search of glory, turn back.
And honor.
Well, I mean, gold is neither of those things.
Well, no, I was just making sure it didn't mention anything like personal gain or wealth or.
I don't
I think it was
did.
power. It's
And-
power.
Mm.
If you seek
Yeah.
power.
It sounds
Money
like they
power.
say, if you good person, you not come here. So good people do not just take other gold that's random always.
If you seek honor or
Hmm.
power,
I'm gonna pick up mine. Hell with it. Let's
Yeah.
see.
I'm just gonna look at the girl and ask. So, then I'm just gonna point at the corpse and go, "Is this the kind of stuff you've been dealing with?"
yes,
Ah,
we never
I
touch
see.
them. The temple
Yeah,
knows not
that
to tempt us
buckle.
with that.
okay. I see. Well, unfortunately, Borkle, God bless his little black heart, is a little easily tempted by these things.
Depends on
I just want-
if
Hobby only
you...
touched because not like the face.
This place is like a huntsman fishing. At first it offers you bait,
So,
but it's not straight away that you find there is a hook. This for you may
Well, I
just
mean,
be
we're
the
barely
worm.
into the entrance. Worm or no, we've got to go further in.
That's a good idea. Well, cool. You should keep holding the money.
That's when you should be wary of the hook.
I've sadly already got an idea of how this place is going to try and tempt me.
Frere Rocher.
Nah. I can't
Is
stand this one.
anyone else going to... Because there's still a couple of the husks left.
Yeah,
No.
unfortunately, ankle shanker, it's leading to gold. So yes, I am going to poke mine with one of my silver daggers.
Yep.
Yeah, just forgetting which tab is the one that actually has the dice on it. That's the D20 roll. Wait the 30 or so seconds it takes to actually roll the die.
Yeah,
oh,
it does.
Come on!
It's gold.
That was a nat one.
Yeah, it's still gold.
It's cake and gold.
Is it always gold?
Nope, probably not.
If it was always gold, I wouldn't have you roll for it.
Exactly.
I would assume that the higher you roll, the better the item. If this is sort of something to hook.
Ollie, there is a chance that you might pick up $1 and it might be covered in poop.
Yes, this is true.
I'm just going to tap one of my ice claws to mine, having watched everyone do it.
Okay. D20.
A 5 is gold.
Gold again. Yep. No one's got a really high roll yet.
I haven't rolled mine yet. I was the first one to do it. I didn't roll.
Yeah, that's true. It disintegrates and there's 20 gold there.
Just for completionist sake, let me roll. 10.
Yep, just gold. Okay, so how many have we got left? 2 left? 1 left?
I think it's just Nuxes, I think.
Yeah, it's just
I said I'm not. Yeah, I said I'm not touching that thing. I'm wary of it.
Oh,
Can I tap Nuxes?
Yeah, you can.
For God's sake.
Half a second ahead of me on that one.
We all just jump at it.
Wow, it's like being at the Count's castle all over again.
So yeah, whoever touched it first gets the
You want me to
D20.
roll? A 20.
Magical item.
Oh God.
Roll me a
It's going to
D100.
be really good or really bad. Oh,
It's a grenade.
Oh God. No, it's going to give the child an AK-47.
An 88.
Oh God.
Goggles of night. You have dark vision out to 60 feet while wearing them.
What range is the dark vision we already have?
60 feet.
Ah.
Although, may I suggest...
If you already have... Hold on. If you already have dark vision, wearing these goggles increases its range by 60 feet.
Okay.
So it actually puts it up to 120 if you're wearing them. So...
Unless we want to put them on the blind child.
Well, I'm gonna look over and I'm gonna look at the gold. I'm gonna shrug and step away. And she say it could be trap. I'm not one. Verdun not as connected to gold as Goblin. You can have.
So yeah, you can add that to your inventory. Goggles of Night.
Yeah.
Orkle, if you leave that gold long enough for me to get it, you are a terrible thief.
No, I've already picked up the gold.
Well, hobbies.
Oh,
So I guess I have 120 feet dark vision now, DM.
Yeah,
okay.
I
How
shall.
much?
I shall adjust that.
How much gold did Obby just forfeit?
20.
Same amount as the rest of us.
Right, yeah, 20.
Yeah, it was 20.
Now, it seems like this calls for some sort of dex roll to see whether me or Ankle Shanker gets it first, given that earlier exchange.
I will point out you are somewhat closer. I've got to get past 3 goblins to get to it.
Sorry, Uncle Shit, you can have mine.
Thank you. Yeah,
Okay.
because of course the thieves, having poked the door with various daggers, are just going, "Yeah, it's fine." You're thieves. What do you expect? Well, actually, I've just had a better day than the average month of shanking ankles.
In this life, one thing counts.
In the bank's large amounts.
I have got to poke my head through this door.
I ain't being the first to touch a door. Not no way, not no how. Not after last time.
Oh, into the open door.
Yep.
The southwest annex. This room is featureless, except for a rough-edged 10-foot diameter circular hole in the floor to the east. Empty torch sconces along the walls. Double doors of amber stand open to the north and west. A single closed door lies just south of the west of double doors. The ceiling here is 20 feet high. You can see a long, wide hallway covered with amber. The walls are covered in amber. And there's a shaft in the floor.
Hole.
I think the interior designer was going for a theme.
Distressed.
The Amber Temple being full of amber. Who'd have figured?
Suddenly I feel like I'm in an episode of Fringe.
Okay. The
Oh,
girl
kids
is
have
stood
one as well.
stood at the check which way the compass is on this one. Western end of the corridor, and basically points out the door.
The closed door.
Yeah.
I don't seem to be able to go down the stairs.
No, you can never go downstairs unless I let you. Remember, on the other maps, I have to like literally teleport you down the stairs. It's to stop you buggering off while I'm looking around the map before I tell you can. DM power trips.
Yeah. I have just noticed that the girl has her amber duplicate.
Well, yeah, they said they don't touch them.
Yeah, hers is down on the floor below.
Okay.
But she's aware that you don't touch these damn things.
Go on, Borkle. Open the door.
I ain't opening that door.
Which door?
I'll open the door.
Lock picking skills. Open the door.
Which door?
Didn't she say it would take multiple of us to open it?
Oh, that door. Yeah, it's barricaded.
Okay.
The one that she stood beside.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't she say she barricaded the room with the horrible things in?
No, they barricaded the door from the inside to keep the other things in
I'll push it
here
open.
out. Okay, you can attempt to try it on your own. Roll a strength test.
Oh, I'm not gonna pass that.
So an athletics to push door.
Can I roll that?
24.
Yeah, it starts to push open.
I'll contribute since I'm big now. So,
Inside,
it's-
you see 4 other youngsters. And well, if Borkel's close enough, he might. Well, Borkel or Ankle Shanker are close enough. They'll recognise the other person. It is the Borkel biter.
Oh, of course it is.
My children, dinner has come at last.
I'm going to start closing the door.
How would Borkel in there?
No.
Okay,
Just
Dex
push
check.
Borkel in,
Hey.
close the door.
Dex check.
Dex check.
Well, I'm slightly behind you, so I've got a light.
Is
so
that
I
a
can
saving
see
throw,
that whole
or
room.
do I just
Yes.
click? Dex
It's
saving
whether you.
throw,
It's
is it?
whether you get in there in time. Get out the door.
Just as you're closing the door, I just go, "Wait, I recognise you.
So do I
I
click
stole
Dex?
your teeth when you were taking
Yes,
a peek."
Dex saving throw.
14.
No.
I'm really
I don't
going
know
to miss him.
I don't know what Borkel was doing. It's the door slowly opens. And then
Steps
suddenly
in.
Ollie's just Borkel's jumped into the room. I'm like, what?
Nope.
Well, he slipped through the gap of the door.
And the problem is, he's a rogue. We didn't know he went in there.
What the
He's
hell?
so selfie. We've lost him.
I don't even know who this guy is. I just heard the words, "Okay, children, food's here." I'm like, no.
You should have
Thanks
shouted
a
out.
bunch.
You should have shouted out Deliveroo.
Yes, but no one in game's gonna know what that means. Okay. Roll initiative.
Okay.
I'm trying
Hold
to
on,
think
give
of
me a sec to start the encounter.
20,
Okay,
24.
there we go. Okay, it's
I'm
up
trying
now.
to think of a goblin pun for fast food, but I can't think of one.
No dear.
What was it 20? What did you get?
24.
I got 23.
16 for me.
Wow, we all actually got really high initiatives.
What?
We're motivated.
I
Apart from
rolled
Borkel, we got
10.
one.
This is the ridiculousness of taking the alert feat.
Hold on, I missed a couple of those. Let me just.
Borkel got a 24. Nux got a 23.
What did you get?
Elif got a 19.
19. See, some of the times it's good and puts
Shan-
them all in. Other times it's like,
Yeah.
it misses a couple.
It depends. It depends whether people have rolled before you've loaded the encounter or not. It can be a bit touchy.
Yeah.
Ankle Shank got a 20. Klee got a 17. Obby got a 16.
Okay, so you've got better rolls than
Obby's
the
last,
actual
just like he likes it.
Borkel. Okay, you're in a
Alright.
room with basically 5 vampires.
Ah.
And the door is slowly closing behind you.
And the door's
Right,
shut
I'm gonna
behind you.
Make a beeline
Oh, and the door is shut behind you.
Yes.
and I take it there's no chance of me opening it.
No.
All right. Okay. So.
Who wants some? Who wants some?
Right.
I'm
Okay,
handy. I'm handy.
Okay.
I think Borko's got this, everybody.
Yeah, he's got this covered. He's fine. I'm dying.
What's
Okay.
up? Come get some. Come get some.
That's my spleen. I need that.
So, what are you gonna do? You've got one of them literally in
Okay,
range
hold
of
on.
you right now. The others are gonna swarm you
Yeah,
pretty
the one
fast.
who's already bitten you once.
No, he's right at the back.
We meet again.
These are the teenagers at the front.
Angry teenage vocal biters.
I don't think it's particularly wise for me to try and charge through them. So,
Children, teenage.
Okay.
Place.
Maneuver when you move.
Also, can I just say the one by Borkle, like hell, that's a teenager. That's a 30-year-old man who's just been caught out talking to teenagers.
He's a TV he's a TV teenager, okay?
Yeah, he's a TV teenager. Get over it. He's clearly 35.
Well, I definitely don't think we should go in there, right, Borko? And I look to my side.
He's a
like, oh, my Borko's
he's
there.
a teenager from Sunnydale High.
No,
Okay.
worse. No,
Some
worse.
of us, when we're
He's-
teenagers,
no.
grow an extreme amount of facial hair. So
No, he's a teenager. He's a teenager from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. The balding
Oh, that's a
one
teenager.
who was clearly in his
That is a
40s.
That is a teenager that's seen some shit.
That just appears in like one scene where he's like looking in his locker, but he's clearly like 40 and balding.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Well-
up, fellow teens?
Yeah, pretty much. That's where I was heading next.
Okay, so
Okay,
Borkle.
Right. Fuck it then. Sneak attacks out. What about
Sneak
I mean, evasive footwork. Evasive footwork could be useful. Okay, I understand you might not be able to tell me this, but and also Borkle wouldn't know, but there is a possibility. Is this one of the killing the head vampire will kill the others kind of situations?
We don't know.
You don't know.
Should I
Don't
could
know,
use evasive footwork to potentially get past the other two and go straight for the leader, but then they would gank me.
The only way we would know that is by killing a head vampire, and we have yet to kill a vampire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, we failed to kill this vampire.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes, this was the vampire you failed to kill before.
If it makes you feel
Yeah.
any better, there is a possibility that they're an illusion.
And also the fact that you're right by the door. So where you are is closer to rescue.
If you
Yeah.
touch them today, isn't it great too?
All right. Well, I take it they're looking aggressive.
They're looking
Yes,
they're looking hungry. And
they
want
are
a nice,
starved.
They want a nice taste of cinnamon. They want a
They
nice
are-
taste of cinnamon coke.
They are literally starved.
They're gonna crack your neck like a Pepsi.
You got to remember
Okay,
these
now-
are vampires who have never actually fed. There's no one to feed on
Oh.
aside from the girl who just ran out.
Yeah.
You know, that's why
Who
she
has the
ran.
most
They were about to attempt to
natural?
feed on her.
Okay. Hold on. I'm just checking my maneuvers.
There shouldn't be two Nux tokens either.
No, I don't think I've got any maneuvers.
Oh, I just
straight
forgot
up
to delete
attacks
the
that
amber
would
one.
Help.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go for the nearest one with the silvered short sword.
Okay.
Rolling.
Well, that happened.
15.
That's a hit.
Okay. Rolling for damage. 11, and I'm going to put Fury of the Small on that if I may. Where are you, Fury of the Small?
Where are
Features
you?
and traits.
Fury.
And I think that adds 7 currently. Yep, deals 7 extra damage to a creature with a size larger than yours. So that's 18 damage total.
Okay, that vampire
And
is downed.
uh,
I think he's got this.
I think he's got this.
Yep, that one's downed.
right. Now, looking at the room, there doesn't seem to be anywhere I can hide. Because I could bonus action, cunning action, and hide. But there's nowhere to hide. That's not going to work, is it?
No, you're not invisible.
Yeah.
Yes, it's kind of hard to hide when there's 5 people looking at you.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
4 now, 1's down.
Hmm.
Did,
He has a
did,
point.
Digger's putting up more of a fight than expected.
You know what? I am going
I'd also
to...
be careful with what I'm saying as well. I said downed, not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, actions. Do I have any bonus actions I can actually use? Nimble Escape won't get me through the door, so that's out. Second Wind wouldn't be useful now. I could Action Surge, but that seems like a waste at the moment. No, I think I'm going to gonna end there. I can't really prep for an incoming attack at the moment. So I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Nux, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll move a little closer to the door so I can do this. And let's see. Let's see. He's down. Right, so he's down to 1.
You wouldn't know that.
Okay, so. Well, no. I'm looking at the map now. I'm looking at if what I could see if I saw through the door. Because I'm counting my range.
Ah, okay, because the door's shut again.
Okay. Oh, it's shut again, for God's sake. For God's sake. Okay, I'm going to open the door. Okay. Everything okay in there? Does that uses up an action, doesn't it, to open the door?
They haven't put the barricades back in position, so yes, you can just open it.
Okay. So I'm going to open it. We'll open the door so we can actually see what's going in there and make sure Borkle hasn't been, turned into a Capri Sun.
You can see one vampire is led on the ground right beside him. There are 3 others. Well, 4 others.
Okay, well, the one right in front of him, I'm going to try and do a Radiant Sunbolt on from the door for a dirty 26.
That's a hit.
For 11 radiant damage.
Okay.
Just basically winging vampire killing bolts around.
Then I'm going to try another
Check one thing.
For...
Okay, so it's just hanging on that one.
Okay, well I hit another one for 23, I think.
Oh, a different
23.
one, or the same one?
Same one.
Same one. Okay, so you're hitting it. How much damage?
Oh, well, let me just do that. Let me work that out for you. for 12 damage.
Okay, that one bursts into flames and explodes, Buffy style. Just. Hooray!
Yeah, you dusted him.
Okay. Now, from the door. Well, let's see. Yeah, that's all I can do for this one. So I'm just gonna stay. I'm gonna stay where I am because I can only do two of those per turn.
Okay. Smooth. Oh, no, accidentally. Okay, next is Ankle Shanker.
Okay, I think it's time I test out my new sword. So, as a bonus action, I can throw it up and it will move 30 feet and attack as part of this action on the first one. So, granted, from where I'm standing currently, the only one I could see is the original Porkle Biter. I guess he's getting a dancing rapier to the face. Because it can.
Yeah, it can fly 30 feet.
You bitch!
Yeah, it flies 30 feet, which from where I am is the space in front of him, and it can attack 5 feet, so it can attack him. So, yay, dancing rapier. I need to think of what I need. I've been trying to think of something to say when throwing it in the air, but I've got nothing so far.
Hi ho, silver away.
Nat 20.
Oh, nice crit.
Yeah.
Did it go directly into his ankle?
That 18 magical damage. I'll stick a Fury of the Small because it's entertaining for an incredibly angry sword to come out of nowhere. Which, with my Fury of the Small, only add an extra 3. So that will get it to 21 magic damage. And this won't count as a sneak attack, obviously, because I don't have positions.
There was a vampire with red, surrounded by people who were dead. Uncle Shanker rolled a die. The vampire started to cry. And now nothing more needs to be said. Because he has no teeth. He's now probably got less of a jaw.
Okay, so he's taking, what was it, 23?
23 damage, yeah.
Okay.
21 damage, even.
21. Okay. Oh, he is not happy with that.
Well, clearly not. He's already lost his teeth pulled out in humiliating fashion. Now he's been stabbed in the face.
And for the rest of my action, I'm going to get out your short bow and notch a silver arrow. But that will be my turn.
Okay, I'm just getting a token for your thing.
Sword.
So I've got like the perfect thing in mind.
Yeah. Now I just need to take the dancing rapier to the singing bush. Go on.
My genitals are not none of your business. Look, it's not my job to know the genitals of dead people. But you're a yes, I know. I realised it the second I said it.
I think we binged that once while you were at mine. It was all right.
We watched the one that Gareth brought over Stay Night. The original one that's next to impossible to find. That they've remade 3 times with different endings.
You should appreciate this particular emblem once it's uploaded.
I should probably also warn Edith, as much as you're tempted to, do not use that thing you were given by the hags.
Yeah, the hag was very specific on not to start using that.
Yeah, I'm just making sure you remember.
What must this look like for the two vampire teams and where they are?
Maybe it's like, maybe we should think about loyalties. You what, mate?
A bunch of little green people just kick in the door and go, fuck them up!
No, they're probably sitting there like, oh god, that one's down, she's down, and that one's turned to dust. What should we do? Fuck it, mate, I'm Hank Marvin, let's go nom these fuckers.
And then the sword.
Okay, did you always have an accent, or is this just a thing?
And then the sword
I can't remember what the sword says in Symphony of the Night.
Excalibur.
Excalibur from the
Fool.
United.
So yes, I did go for the sword familiar from Symphony of the Night.
Ah.
But to the two who are still standing, what happened is the door opened, a green creature they've never seen before walked in. The door closed, one of their mates went down, the door opened again, one of their mates incinerated, and then their master got stabbed by a sword that appeared from nowhere.
I think that, you know what's happening? Yeah, I know, Key. That door's fucking magical. Don't let it close again.
I don't know why these Eastern Europeans have a bad British accent.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Like, why are you giving my Barovian vampires weird Eastern accent, like weird London accents?
Why are they Cockney?
Oh no, I have a reason for this. He bit through their neck in the well. Let's face it, he can't bite through them properly anymore. He's doing a sloppy job, so he's fucked up the vocal cords.
Oh, yeah, that's a good. That's a good in canon reason.
The origin of the Cockney accent.
The Cockney vampire, created by the Borkelbiter.
I'm just going to point out, fucking up their vocal cords would not change their accents.
I know, but it's funny. Okay. Come on, let's get back to the combat.
Okay, before I slap
Elif.
Alex and go, we're in a fucking D&D campaign, idiots.
Look, it's called world building. You're telling a story. You need good world building.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
the whole of the tribe are Cockney.
Funny thing is, certain people, as you go west in Barovia, they are supposed to have more of an English accent.
Yeah.
So it's not that far off.
I've also made my case before that all Drow are Australians, so...
Okay, so Elif, it's your
they are
turn.
literally-
Before we go off again. Come on, we were...
Is it 'cause they come from the land down under?
I'm not going to let these things get close enough to bite me. So what I'm going to do is, I'm at a good angle on this asshole, so I'm just going to wing two hand axes into him.
Are your hand axes silvered?
So the first one is no.
No, for God's sake.
But again, I don't know about the silver thing.
That's true. Yeah, you don't.
And the reason
That was a 13.
These guys have got pretty weak AC, so yeah, that's just in. Yeah, that's in.
Oh my god.
They are literally fledgling
6.
vampire spawn. So that's 3 damage.
Featured yet.
Yeah, they literally haven't eaten.
And the other one was
that was the one
14.
that got half roasted. So that one's actually down.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna have to walk around, aren't I, and just keep sunbursting every single one of them.
Oh, can I just wing this other snobby looking asshole?
Yes. You can go after
For
Kylo Ren
a-
zombie. Well, Kylo Ren vampire.
Yeah, for a 14.
The only more emo version of Kylo Ren.
Yes,
For
one that is a vampire.
7. That's a 7.
That's not a hit. Oh, there's 7 damage. Okay.
Yeah, 7 damage.
Can't believe you
Unfortunately-
Kylo Ren vampire.
Unfortunately, the only weapons I have are 2 hand axes. Now I do not have 2 hand axes.
Yes,
No,
one
but
is
like,
embedded.
think
One
about
is
that
embedded in a vampire, and the other is embedded in Kylo Ren.
Okay, so we're gonna have to give her another kind of special brew and let her go eat it.
I still have ice. I still have my ice claws. That are always on.
Really? You don't want to have a drink?
Oh
with
no, that
Mommy?
means it automatically transfers to your weapons,
No, it
Oh.
doesn't.
doesn't it? Oh no, it's only
No,
if you're holding them
no,
when
you
you
have
trigger
to
it.
Yeah, it triggers on the weapon
Yeah.
you're holding.
Yeah,
or
that's the
My one is a Lycan. I can put it on my unarmed attacks,
Yeah, I was,
but it doesn't.
it's
but
the
unlike,
power of Grayskull
when
one.
It's attached to... No, but if I'd attached it to an axe, it would have disappeared the moment I let go of an axe. But I can't drop my hands.
True. Yeah, I'd let you have it on one throw of an axe because it is like a lightsaber. You know, like hits the target, turns off. You know, like Vader's one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my one problem with that Rick and Morty episode. I'm pretty sure most Jedi have theirs set up to turn off after a brief period.
Yeah. I always assumed that they turn off if you let go of them, and they were using the Force to keep the button down.
Well, yeah, because
It's-
Vader literally throws his, it cuts through the thing and then turns off.
Yeah, it's a special feature normally to have a lightsaber that you can actually throw, because you can temporarily lock the button, essentially, and keep it down.
Bit like a dead man
considered a
switch.
special Yeah, considered a special feature that it works like a flashlight for a few moments.
Okay.
Let's move away from that, otherwise I'll explain
Yeah.
too much about lightsabers.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. Jack never watches our streams anyway, even if he is available.
Yeah.
We might summon the Legends fans.
Currently playing Grand Theft Auto 5.
Is he? I thought he'd be at theatre.
Yeah, he's currently off. Apparently, he's playing. Yeah, he's acting like he's at theatre. He's doing very good. He's improved his skills quite dramatically.
Probably
He's
just left it
waiting.
running.
He's forgotten we do D&D, and he's waiting for us to come online.
That has happened. Honestly, that's happened.
Very plausible.
It happened last
Yeah, he
week.
has forgotten
He was
that.
like, "What are you doing tomorrow night?" Same thing we do every night. Every Tuesday night we play D&D. Oh. He honestly forgot we play D&D on Tuesdays. Okay, so
Yes,
that's
every
Elif's
Tuesdays
turn
and
done. So
Wednesdays.
Clee, it is your turn.
I am going to do something.
I would hope you do.
I'm going to just I'm going to move over here and I'm going to hold a firebolt for anyone who approaches the Vorkal.
Nice, solid plan. Solid
Plan.
plan.
I'm not going in there. I'm not an idiot.
No, that's a solid plan. You got
well,
you got the rogue and you got the tank behind. You need to get Borkle out of there,
Right,
but that's a solid plan.
Ready? Dragon breath round on your crossbow.
That
Well,
and I
the thing
don't
is,
think I've got a clear shot on anyone until they move. So
Yeah. Plus
No,
the fact that if they get close-
you would have because they're they're medium-sized creatures. You're small. So the leader you've got a shot on.
or do I take the shot now? Yeah, go on. I'll take the shot now while I've got it. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
So 2d10 fire damage for the firebolt.
Oh,
9. Not a good firebolt.
Well, we've got his attack. Well, we got him. We got his attention at the very least.
So we got his attention.
Well, if I knew that these new children of his would function as doorbells, I would have skewered them sooner. Big axe mode engage.
I'm just for the sheer fun and bananas of it. I'm going to shield of Faith Borkle.
Thank you.
I knew one of us would have to do that eventually.
So you get +2 AC, my friend.
Oh, I'm not getting hit. I have lock dice and the bait and switch and riposte feature.
Yeah, I know, but they need to miss you for your opposed to work, so we're just increasing those odds.
Yep, fair. Thanks very much. So my AC is 18 for now.
Okay, so would that be everything?
Yep, that's all I've got.
I gotta take a turn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just meant all for Clee at that point. So yeah, it's your turn,
Oh,
Dan.
I thought
Bobby?
you were moving along. Sorry.
No.
I'm gonna do a firebolt to the one directly across, really, that I would only be able to really see that one if that's standing.
To Kylo.
Is that okay? So firebolt.
No, it'd be the other one, the one right at the back. Kylo's the one just up from him.
Oh, right.
the Borkle biter.
The Borkle biter.
Okay. So at her, let's see. That is 15 to hit. And 20 damage.
Nice. 20.
Man, these guys are having a bad fucking day.
Yeah, they are. They're half starved. You guys have come out of nowhere.
Food has actually appeared. Food has actually
It's
appeared.
fucking us up.
Food's kicking us in the face.
Well, no, he promised them dinner. He never said whether, they could eat death.
Okay. Was that all you could do? Just that?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
well, yeah, that's all I could do is cast the spell.
Okay, so it's the Borkle Biter's turn. He's going straight for Robbie. Or I mean, straight for Borkle, even. And he's going for another. He's going for the bite. Reckless attack. So they get advantage on melee attacks during.
He doesn't have vampire teeth.
He doesn't use vampire teeth anymore. We established that in the last session. He's not using that. He's using something significantly worse.
Yeah, he's just biting really clumsily and just messily.
So that was a couple of weeks ago. He probably has regen them by now,
The problem is he hasn't been able to feed properly. He doesn't have the thing that allows him to actually feed properly. So he's like when he does feed, he's just making a real mess and losing a lot of it. So he's half starved.
It's like watching a hungry child eat soup, basically.
Yeah, he's getting it all over himself and all over the place.
Or if you need a better metaphor, think of the movie Matilda and the fact that eating the cake.
So he's going at Borkle with his claws. Advantage. As it's sort of reckless first attack. 22.
Oh dear.
Nope. Can he re-roll that, please? I'm going to use a luck die. As soon as I find... Okay, where are the luck dice on my sheet? It would be in
Features and traits.
features and traits.
Failed that.
Right. So,
Second attack.
Did that miss the first one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, can I also use riposte as a reaction on that? Yep. Lucky. And reaction, riposte. When a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to expend 1 superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against it. Add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll on hit. Superiority dies are d8s. So I roll a d8.
No, you gotta make the attack first.
Yeah, you gotta make the attack.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, gonna get it with the silvered short sword, rolling a 23, dirty 23.
Yeah.
And, well, I have +1 on the damage because I rolled a 1 on the superiority die. So that's 11 damage to him.
Man, you were just pissing this guy off.
Yeah, but this time we can actually finish the job. That's the important part.
Okay.
This time we know
Second
we need to
attack.
finish the job.
17.
18 AC because
Yeah.
of Shield of Faith, so that misses.
Yeah. So he's missed. Nothing much he can do now. And it's the other vampire's turn. So Kylo's coming in as well. And Kylo's going to attempt to bite you.
Oh wow, he is hungry. And he actually.
Well,
has
yeah,
fangs.
they're both
Yeah, he has his
starving.
teeth.
And this one, yeah, he has teeth.
Yeah, this one has teeth. So
Vocal smells of cinnamon, for God's sake.
yeah, but you're forgetting something a bit more worrying. Is if he bites Borkle and leaves a few holes.
Misses with a 16.
Oh dear.
Dirty 20.
Oh.
He's grappling you.
Oh my.
Grappling. Is that a saving throw or?
Yes.
Well, it's an attempt to escape on his turn.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, it's an escape on your turn. But he can't actually do anything more to you.
Like,
Yeah, he can't actually bite you this turn. And the other one's dead, so... Okay, so... we're back up to the top with Borkle.
Alright. What do I roll to get out?
Strength.
oh God.
I mean, unless you could, like, with your smaller size, like, slip out of him, like, you know, someone covered in grease.
Could I make that a dex save by any chance?
No.
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 Isn't it?
Oh, hold on. Hold on. It's escaping a grapple, so it's athletics or acrobatics.
All right, I'll take
Okay.
acrobatics on that.
Yeah, good one, Alex.
Thank you.
Because
16.
Yeah, you're out.
no way Borkle's making a strength save to get out of a grapple.
Exactly why I tried.
Oh
I
no,
suggested
no,
another
no!
way.
There's a good chance he would have. This guy is like weak as weak.
So
Oh.
it's basically like Mal Murray, starving Marvin levels.
Yeah, but Orkle and Ankle Shaker are both strength 7 characters. Our strength save is -2.
True.
We are weak, starving characters.
Well,
All right, so
Oh no, we pull that sandwich from a starving orphan's
I was
mouth.
going to say, you've just taken your
As-
action.
that's the action to get out of the
Yeah.
grapple.
An action to escape a grapple.
Sorry?
It is an action to escape a grapple.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yep.
So you're kind of out of there.
If I can bonus action nimble escape disengage, can I get out of the room?
Yeah, the door's open now, so yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna retreat a little. And yeah, okay, that's my turn.
Nux, it's your turn.
Right then, I'm going to Radiant Sunbolt the Borkle Biter in the mouth. With a dirty 21.
That's a hit.
For not very impressive 8 damage.
Well, it stops him healing.
Yeah. And I'm going to hit him with another Radiant Sunbolt for a dirty 25.
Yep.
For 9.
Right
And
on
I'm
the
gonna spend a key
money.
point to make... Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, right on the money. He, as I said, like a Buffy vampire, just roars as the bolt hits his chest, ignites into flames, and he just sort of looks here like, at last.
I aim for his mouth. No, I aim for his mouth. I want to point that out. How many
It's still
places
just
have you
light.
tried to slash open? I know. I would ask, but need not ask how many bowls of rice one consumes.
He just
Don't
basically
worry, you probably
ignites, and his final words are, at
Oh
last.
God. Don't worry. Well, you know what there's a saying among monsters and servants and things. If they don't fade away, they're a-okay.
So, yeah. He's dead.
Now the question becomes, what do we do about... Now, big question, and this is important before I end my turn. What's happening with the other vampire? Is he still a vamp?
The one that's still there.
Is anything... Yeah, is he still...
The curse has been lifted on him.
Huh. And what about the one that we didn't kill on the floor? Like, are they fine or are they still dead?
Well, they're just down. Well, they are bleeding out.
If that's the case, then... And is combat over?
As they haven't actually fed as well to secure the curse. Yeah, I'll say that combat's over.
Okay, then if that's the case, then I'm going to cast a healing word on one of them.
You sure you don't want just to spare the dying them and save your spell slots?
I don't have spare... Oh wait, yeah, I do.
No, but
Sorry,
I
I
have.
forgot I've got to spare the dying. That's an area of 15 feet, and since they're in there, fine. I'll cast spare the dying on them all. On the area that, because they're basically within the same 15-foot area, aren't they?
They're within a 5-foot area of each other.
Yeah,
Then
5,
it should
10.
take them both then.
5, 10, yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to cast spare the dying. I'm going to cast spare the dying on both of them.
Just this once. Everybody lives, apart from the guy we disintegrated first.
Yeah, apart from him.
Apologies for that. Apart from him, that will weigh on my conscience for a bit.
In our defense, he was a dick.
Of that group.
No, that'll be fun. No, that'll be funny if she apologises for it and go, "Oh, don't worry about him. He was a cunt." Wait, why are my vocal cords normal again? Oh, thank God.
Oh my God, I'm not a vampire anymore.
I'm not a Scouse vampire.
Okay, so
It's alright. I don't have the curse run out when you kill the head vampire, so I'm more cruel.
See, I will let it go when it's ones you've never had the chance to feed. To secure
Yeah,
the curse.
I guess it.
And
Yeah,
those never
I guess
had
once
the
you've
chance to
eaten enough,
feed.
like that curse is not coming off.
Yeah, it's the whole I've gotten a taste and I've tasted
Yeah.
blood and I want more.
Whereas these ones
look, we
were
see
like
people.
freshly cursed. They hadn't even been through their first night.
Well,
They've only been vampires
I
for
am
like a
going to
day.
retreat. I'm going to retrieve my hand axes before we move anywhere.
Just pull them out of that guy. It's still.
Yeah.
Like, sorry about that.
I'm just going to put my foot on him and take my axe out of him.
The girl goes in and moves
no,
them, and they help him over to sort of the bed, the makeshift bed sort of area, bed rolls. They have. And Kylo sort of talks to her. Says, "Do you think they'll be okay? Yeah, to finish the ritual, to be Thanks to these strangers. Yeah, I think the elders would say, "Oh, we've lived up to our part of it. So long as we stay here the last few nights, which should give them a bit of time to recover."
Yeah. Well, Nux is gonna go in and like, I'm sorry about your friend. We didn't realize taking down that monster would save your friends.
Yeah, we sorry, who are you?
We are, well, I suppose we are from Gobbo, a city of Gobbo. We are goblins.
We're
We came here in
ambassadors.
search of, well, yes, but we're here to look for a very specific someone, and
Why are you here? Why are we here?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it?
Borkle, please. We're here because we're following the trail
why?
of one of our...
Do you know why we're here?
Your friend explained that you were here to...
No, this is the girl.
You were here to do a... You just told
Why
us.
are we here?
You told us.
I think her brain's broken.
Oh, dear God. You told us before we came in here that you were here to do a ritual for your elders, like to survive the next few days.
Oh, yeah. Why did I forget that?
Okay, I'm starting to get... Okay. Can I investigate what the hell? That didn't... Yeah, she told us this not a few minutes ago. So can I insight her to see if there's something going on?
Yeah, she just seems very confused, and she doesn't... As soon as you reminded her, she knew what she was talking about again, but just seemed very confused for a moment.
Jumanji, I'm starting to think this girl is part of the illusions, or part of the testing. There's something suspicious of this.
That's the point where Kylo says, like, don't worry, that's part of this.
Her memories?
It's part of the malady.
Ah, I see.
Being here,
she brought us
resting
in
here, the more you're here, the more it will affect you.
Oh dear, then we better hurry up. Well,
this is why this is the test. We barricade ourselves in this room to protect us from there is evil here. But if we barricade ourselves in here, and we cast binding rituals and things to help seal away the evil, and we just have to survive the malady and just keep our sanity while
I
we
don't suppose you'll have
remain
seen anyone
here.
else that looks a bit like us.
I doubt, since we look
We
so
wouldn't
foreign to them,
remember either
Borkul,
way. Sometimes we don't even remember each other.
Oh.
But
Oh,
it
dear.
only lasts while
That's
you're
rough,
here.
buddy.
Once you leave here, after a day or so, it'll fade, and it won't
Right,
affect
then
you
this leads
anymore.
to-
But
Well, these kids need to stay in. Here, but
Will you be all right in here?
well, we'll barricade the door again. This is the only
I think I broke the
sanctuary
barricade.
in the temple. You won't be able to sleep anywhere else but here, or rest at all.
Ah.
The evil is too strong everywhere else. So if you need to rest at all, here is your place.
How's everyone holding up?
Question, DM. What
Hmm?
time of day is it? What time of day is it in this part?
Yeah, I was
now?
going to say, because you travelled halfway up the mountain, so this is the afternoon.
Yeah,
we should
because
probably,
So
we probably should take a break.
yeah, I'm mostly thinking because I'm still on Dream Pie.
Yeah, he's just
So
going
I
to
would
fall
do not-
unconscious.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want to do that in an area where where I've been told.
That's
There
true.
is no-
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
As much
true.
as I don't want to stay here any longer than we have to, we should rest.
Bobby say that we should write down why we here, just in case we start forgetting. Also,
I'm on it. While we get settled in, I'm gonna write down. I'm gonna at least write in the book. I'm just gonna write in the book because I've got at least I have got a blank book in my inventory from my writer background.
Okay, I don't think anyone's taken any hit point damage.
No.
No, but
I have.
I spent quite.
Oh
a few
yeah,
key
from the
points
earlier.
on-
Yeah.
I spent key points on getting our goat. If we do need to eat, however, we do have some succulent goat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I took damage, but that was self-inflicted, so...
Oh,
We have a lot of
But-
goat to cook up as well.
But yeah, there's
Perhaps we
there's
could
plenty
share
of
it
room
with
in
our
that
friends.
room. It'll be a bit cozy with all of you in there, but there's enough room for bed rolls
fine.
and things. So you'll be able to get up.
Plus, we're smaller, so
Yeah. So yeah, if you move on in there, I think you make camp and cook the goat. There is loads
Okay.
of debris in the area to help put the barricade back together and cook some stuff.
well.
I think
Borkul,
the
you've been
teams would
avenged.
very much appreciate it. They've been on trail rations for 5 days.
Well, look, we just killed a 9-foot tall goat that's going to have a lot of meat, and you never specified how wide it is. I'm sure we have enough meat to share for this one before it's spoiled.
They're actually very impressed because that goat is infamous for murdering travelers.
I'm going to look at them straight in the face and go, "It attacked my child, so I punched it to death."
Well, yeah, you're also wearing its hide as a hoodie.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the thing. I'm just wearing the hide. I'm surprised you didn't comment on that first, but baby steps, baby steps.
Abby want to say Abby finds hole in wall.
You need to roll for that.
Oh, well, I don't know. It was so obvious right there because my light thing went straight down it, so that's why I figured it was right there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I think
hold on.
I think the map didn't put the secret passage in properly.
The thing is,
Ah,
secret.
yeah.
Actually, no, it isn't really a secret passage. I don't think.
Oh.
Blah blah blah. 'Cause normally it does do
As
secret
usual, I
passages
get a
perfectly
5
nicely.
for perception.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
16. No,
Clue to secret tunnel.
it's just basically a way out to the outside, but they have blocked it up, so creatures can't get in there. That was basically, if you do this chapter as written, this area just has like wolves in it who've crept in there, and that's how they get in. I was kind of wondering that actually, because it was like, wolves? How the fuck did wolves get in here? And it's, yeah, they creep
I thought it was
in
funny.
that
Like
little
as soon as I
path.
moved my character over there, the vision thing shot straight down that hole.
However, there are secrets and stuff in here. So if in all over the Amber Temple. So if anyone wants to roll for, if anyone wants to investigate, they are more than welcome to.
Okay, I'll roll a.
Rolling investigation.
I got a 14, so probably not.
15.
Oh, my passive investigation is not very good, actually.
Question:
Yeah.
Is take 10 and take 20 still a thing in 5e?
Take 10 and take 20.
I don't
I'm
think
guessing-
they are, no.
No, it's a rule in 3.5 where if you're unhurried and can do everything, just sort of, there's no threat, you've got time, you can take a 10
Yeah.
automatically, or take a 20, but it takes 20 times as long. And if
Yeah,
you
I
get
remember that
hurried
one.
or
Because it's for like when if you're in an area like this where there's no threat, it's like you could spend hours and hours literally going over every little thing with like a tuning fork and going like bing, bing, bing,
Yeah.
to find like this tiniest little hidden area. I do remember. I remember that.
I have been wondering about that, but this is the first time it's actually sort of like come up. But then again, passive investigation is if you take 10, basically. So I will try and investigate. Well, I know I have a nose, not really much else. That is a 3 in total.
Okay, so
I got a 14.
Sorry, Borkle did notice it, and there is a small chamber. Small side room. Unfortunately, I mean, there's nothing in it. It's a secret scroll repository. There are carved into the south wall of this dusty space are cylindrical holes fit for scrolls or maps. The wizards kept scrolls here in case the temple came under attack. The scrolls have crumbled to dust. Sorry. It's like a secret with nothing in. That's a shame.
Just
Never
because
liked
it
those.
might be a thing, my passive investigation is 16.
Ooh.
Yeah, I knew you'd
Yeah,
have
so
a
you
high
would have.
one.
Yeah, so you would have seen it as well.
I knew it was there when I walked in.
Yeah. As I said, there's 2 barricades. There's a barricade to a door to the north and a barricade to the east, which is the one you came in. The south has the door that I just mentioned, and the southwest corner. Well, I say southwest, assuming that up on the map is north, which it might not be. I don't think there's actually a compass on this map. Yes, there is, and it is north. There is a compass, so it is the right way round, unlike that other map from last week. But yes, you may take a long rest here if you choose to. Anyone who does... Sorry?
I was gonna start writing things down beforehand, just in case.
Yeah.
Before I
Oh,
take
yeah,
a bit
yeah.
of a short rest, because I don't need as much sleep right now.
Okay, so who's taking a long rest?
I mean, I wouldn't mind getting that lock die back, but
Well, the thing is, you'll need to take
I
a.
mean,
It'll. Borka will, well, no, Ankle Shanker will be down for 8 hours.
so we might as well take a
Yeah,
long rest.
might as well just take it then.
Yeah, I have no choice in the matter, and I apologise for forcing no choice on the matter.
No, it's a thing we have to deal with. And again, I established we have loyalty at this point, and it's better if you're asleep. So when you wake up, I can catch you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All of you, give me a wisdom saving throw. Anyone who. Yeah, all of you.
Okay, so I have advantage on wisdom, so even on the saving throw, right? Or-
I have a 10.
15.
Okay, anyone who's.
12.
Okay, who got less than 13?
I get
Me, I got less than 13.
A.
Okay, roll me a d6.
D6. There you are. D6. Roll
6.
3. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to message you individually for this one because it's a bit of a tricky one. So I will send you a.
Yeah.
These are all RP things. They're not actually hostile like things. They're something you need to play out as your character. You can play them however you want. They don't have any like damaging effects. As I said, they're just like RP effects for.
Okay.
So you're not taking damage or anything. It is just a. You've basically
Okay.
you have developed some temple madness.
Mm.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Temple madness to go along with pie addiction.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ankle Shanker is never shaking the crackhead accusations, are they?
Not until Gobbo
Well, that's what the thing is. No one else is gonna. No one else knows you've got this. That's why I sent you your symptoms privately.
Yeah. Yeah. No, just when these things could add on, it's just going to look. Have you been at the pie too much?
Yeah. Mine's just going to be more of an annoyance. So yeah, it's not that worrying.
I'll be right back.
And also, because you've also got to the Amber Temple and you defeated the vampire, level up.
Hey!
You finally finished the
You'd have thought.
storyline. So yeah, you can level up.
Oh god. It took a
Oh, we're
while.
leveling up? Okay.
Yeah, we're leveling up.
It feels a lot longer ago that we did level up, but that was because we also had a month-long break in between.
And also, as I
Yeah.
said, this was part of the storyline you could have dealt with quite a while ago, but you kind of messed it up. So.
Oh, Ollie, you're gonna love this. I've just put a level in Monk. I've got key empowered strike. For my unarmed strikes count as magical, and I get resistance to non-magical attacks and damage. Unarmored movement, which doesn't affect me anyway, and I can also channel key into searing 8 waves of energy after I take an attack action. I can cast Burning Hands.
So you'll probably find as well, once you deal with the demon, you'll probably get a level up from that as well.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
Yeah, I just got an ability score increase or a feat. Now to just study the feats or decide on ability score increase. Makes sense.
Seventh
And also-
level is like the one place where there's nothing to get.
Okay, I think as given the type of campaign this is, I should probably prioritize short-term gains in the level up. Starting at,
Oh wait. No, I'm gonna actually go back on that one, and I actually found something a bit better.
So I got uncanny dodge or an ability score improvement.
Actions. Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I made a mistake. I just corrected it. I've taken another level in fighter instead.
Yeah, I am also going to take another level in fighter for an even 4 levels apiece.
Well, yeah, it's because I get the action surge with that one, so more
Ah,
attacks,
yes.
more punches. I think I also know what that goat was saying when it was dying. Do you ever run out of fists? Afraid not. That's kind of my whole thing.
Oh, that feat's name is perfect, but doesn't actually fit with my combat style so much. Well, in part because it's for the range combat, but it still works in some ways. Skulker. In blind sense, makes it easier to hide in battle. Also, gain advantage on any stealth check you make to hide during combat. Do I need advantage? Probably not. Would it be fun? Yes. And also, I don't reveal myself if I miss an attack roll from hidden. If I take that. Let's have a look at others.
Okay, I'm taking a feat. But which one?
Okay, I've just encountered the second feat that's very similar to one I've already got. And just
I don't
thinking,
suppose taking the lucky feat twice will stack.
Wouldn't have thought so.
No.
No,
You
I
can't
didn't
take
think
it
so,
twice.
but I thought it was worth checking.
oh, that's might have something to do with it. That'll be why that feat seemed remarkably similar, because it was the 2024 version, not the 24.
Yeah, you want the legacy feats.
Yeah, I scrolled down to them, so let's see, does Skulker do exactly the same? You can try to hide while you're likely skull from the creature from which you are hiding. You're hidden from the creature missile range. Thin light doesn't impose disadvantage on the perception check. Okay, that is different.
Ooh, Dungeon Delver seems like it'd be useful here.
That is literally the same one I'm looking at.
Alert to the hidden traps and secret doors found in many dungeons. You gain the following. You have advantage on wisdom and intelligence investigation, perception and investigation checks made to detect the presence of secret doors. Advantage on saving throws made to avoid or resist traps. You have resistance to the damage dealt by traps. Traveling at a fast pace doesn't impose the normal -5 penalty on your passive wisdom perception score.
It's literally for that last bit that to make sense of running quickly. I was thinking that, but
Shadow touched. No, that doesn't really go with the story. Weapon master. Have I used a what is a mastery property? I don't think I've encountered that before.
That's because it's 2024 rules.
Ah,
you're too high. On the list.
Sorry.
You're too high on the list of feats. You need to scroll down to the feat selection after it says Core 2014.
Ah. So we're not playing with those ones. Core
Nope.
2014 core rules. Okay. Durable.
I'm going with Observant because it actually fits with the backstory of looking for marks and keeping an eye out for the fuzz.
Keen mind. You have a mind that can track time, direction, and detail with uncanny precision. You gain the following benefits. Increase intelligence by 1. You always know which way is north. You always know the number of hours left before the next sunrise or sunset. You can accurately recall anything you have seen or heard within the past month. Martial Adept. You have martial training that allows you to perform special combat maneuvers. I have taken the Battle Master archetype.
Okay, so with this, we're taking a long rest, correct?
Yep.
Or no?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, so
Okay, I'm just gonna pop to the while you do this. So,
let's see. So I have to ask after pretty much after every, unless you just tell me or whatever, but do I
Oops,
have?
gone to the toilet.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay, I didn't hear it. It went out for a second.
Yeah.
I guess it's not so bad getting 7 gave me one more spell. That's about it.
That's what it's like with casters sometimes.
I picked detect magic, so I figured that's useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Martial Adept feat and a couple more superiority maneuvers. Going for Ninja Borkle.
I'm apparently Lookout Ankle Shanker. Which could also just be a warning shouted in Goblin. Look out! Ankle Shanker! But by then it's already too late.
And Owly, be careful with that one because that dice doesn't level up with your other dice.
Sorry?
Well, you know your superiority dice?
Yeah.
They're separate pools.
Yeah, the Martial Adept says you gain 1 superiority die, which is a d6. This die is added to any superiority dice you have from another source.
Yeah, but that doesn't level up.
It just stays as 1d6.
Okay. But the superiority dice don't level up at all.
Not the one from that trait, no.
Oh no, okay.
The normal ones do.
Yeah, the normal ones do.
But that 1d6 is only ever going to be 1d6.
I see. I think that's a worthwhile trade-off for the extra 2 skills.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tactical assessment. Rally. Okay.
Okay, everyone finished?
Really quick. Well, I was just saying, since we're in kind of a lull period right here where everyone's working on their stuff, every time I take a long rest, I have a chance of waking up with mutations. So I was just going to ask you if I end up with any mutations this time around.
No, that's only flavor text.
Okay.
That you don't actually. There isn't actually a constant mutation part for the Dans. It just says that in their fluff at the start. There's no actual mutation table or anything. The only mutation tables in like Drakenheim, and you wouldn't want the mutations.
That's bad mutations.
Yeah, they are like you've been in, because Drakenheim is based off the Warhammer game Mordheim, so the mutations are kind of Chernobyl-esque with a fantasy twist, tentacles and the like. It's very unpleasant.
Meteor.
Yeah. Yeah, the Verdam mutation thing is, as I said, it's a bit of flavor text. It's not actually a constant mutation.
Okay.
I did a bit of checking into it because it was like, because I thought, the only mutation table I'd heard of was Drakenheim because I started playing Drakenheim with Alex, and it was like, and yeah.
Yes, it's all to do with Eldritch radiation. Which, if you get too much of it, you die.
Oh my goodness.
Just like normal.
Okay, if anyone's bought any... Okay, I shouldn't say this live. Okay, if anyone's bought any... I don't think anyone would have. If no one here particularly likes spicy food, do they? Actually, the only person this could affect is Dan. You haven't bought any five-finger... You haven't bought any five-finger Death Punch Extreme Hot Sauce or any Critical Mass Carolina Reaper and Mango Ultimate Hot Sauce, have you?
I don't like my food that spicy. I like a little bit of spice in my food, just not that much.
No, this is more for.
I
You haven't bought any of that recently?
no.
Okay, you're okay then.
So
You're okay. I just got a message saying like, yeah, they're putting in a load of testing. They're putting in a lot of testing, so clearly there's something wrong with their product. And as it's from your
such an
area
arsehole
of the
fire.
world,
yeah.
I thought I should say, like, I thought it was a tiny little chance, but you know, when I get told these things, it's like if I think immediately of like anyone I know who's in that area and think like I think I'll warn them just in case. You know, don't want anyone to get any nasty like illnesses. But yes, actually, you need to do your pie test as well.
Yes.
Just as I'm
it's
going to have a bit of
wonderful
pork
day for
pie. You have some gnawing on some pork pie.
Yeah, so
Yes, I've just read. I've literally just read the Verdun thing. They're not actually mutations. It's just physical changes that you can choose to have happen to your character as they age. So you can change your eye color, skin color, hair type, gender.
Okay, so here comes the con save. I'm assuming that I'm having the various spells put on me.
Yes,
Does
yeah.
the-
Yeah, you need to get a 22.
So I need both of these D4 to get me 4s. Nope. 5 in total from that. So 19. I acquire another pie on the screen.
Yep.
Pie. And another pie is removed from my inventory.
And one more, and you'll be on maximum.
Yeah, and the achievement will
26.
pop.
Yes.
Believe
I
me,
might
he's
actually,
gonna
I
get
might
there
actually
next
have a
time he
pop
speaks
up
anyway.
ready
I
for
don't think
next
he's
week,
gonna
just
make
in
it.
case.
Yeah, the achievement and pop. By that point, I might as well just replace my icon with a pie.
PS achievement unlocked. You fat bastard, you ate all the pies.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so everyone wakes up that morning. During the night, the teens have been looking after each other, and one of them's been on watch, keeping an eye on both barricades. They placed both barricades back in position. They're sort of tending to changing to the wounded. And then they start to do a chant in the middle of the room to help secure the room against the malady and against the evil and things. It's just part of their ritual. They basically say to you, whichever way you want to go, they'll let you out and then barricade the door back up. And they suggest knocking a secret knock, so that it's you who's there, not like an apparition. So say when you get back here, if you need to take Sanctuary, just remember how many vampires there were when you got here and knock that many times. Okay?
All right.
So which way would you like to go? The North Passage is narrow. The East Passage leads back to the hall that you came in on. There is another passage on the other way.
Yeah.
Which can bypass the hall.
I don't know, where is that?
Well, no, we don't. That's the problem.
Would we be able to scry for them here?
I can try. It will waste the spell slot if we want to do it.
Yeah, we should have done that before we long rested.
So do we want to go out the door we came in, or do we want to go into the unknown?
Oh, God, the agony of choice. That's the problem with us not knowing where we're going. We could easily just end up in the wrong place.
Well, if we go back the way we came, then we can still get to the place we don't know.
Yeah, I think we should stick to the... well, I won't say the beaten path, but there is clearly an order to this temple that I don't think we should really mess with.
We could split up and look for clues.
Never split up the party.
It works
Well,
so
take
well
it.
in the Death House, though.
And Borkle nearly died 3 times.
As I said, it worked really well in the Death
That depends on your definition as well.
Believe it or not, Morkel's probably one of our least problematic members.
Yeah, but remember, we also had Namron to throw out the problem so we could run away.
Yes, that is true.
And remember, it doesn't take a lot to defeat Borkle. Well, it didn't take a lot to defeat Borkle back then. Just look at loyal dog Maron.
Yeah.
Oh, Maron.
Hey, Hawk, are there any weapons or anything in here?
No. These guys literally just barricade themselves in with basic equipment, hand axes. That's it, literally it.
I need a sword.
Oh, well, Borkle's borrowing mine, so maybe you can borrow their normal one.
I do have a short sword, but it's not silvered.
That's right.
Yeah, you can borrow my short sword. I'll take it. I'll unbelt my short sword and hand it to Clay.
Right, so I'm going to throw it into the corner of the room with this leather armor. And these bones from the fucking janitor that I'm still carrying around.
Oh, yeah.
Because we squeezed him.
Oh, yeah. We squeezed him for blood. We didn't really do anything about the rest of him.
At which point I'm just going to go, arise. And I've got a skeleton.
Nice. Skull servant.
I'm going to call you Mr. Bones.
Arise, Serpentor, arise. Okay, let's see if I've actually got a skeleton. I think so.
Animate dead, motherfucker.
Cadaverific.
So you took cleric level 5 then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, it's more cleric. Yeah, Clee's more cleric than artificer now.
That's when this skeleton fucking starts walking around with a flamethrower, you're going to have the problems.
Well, you can't have a skeleton without a flamethrower.
Well, no, it's silly.
No, then you've got to make sure it has a voice where it just screams, "Cleanse the filth!" Heretics!
Oh, I have got one. It's only a fairly basic one, so.
Does it have a
Now, I warn you, if I don't recast that spell in 24 hours, he will go insane.
In this temple, that's not surprising.
In 24 hours, if you're still in this temple, you might go insane.
You're about. I passed that will save on the 20. What are you talking about?
Well, no, I meant some of the others. They've already got some problems. Okay, so there's your skeleton. Well, actually, no, it's not a skeleton at the moment. I'll find you a better token in a minute when you're doing things.
Yeah, no, it's yeah, we all walked in with enough problems that the temple's going, oh geez, can we actually do anything to these guys? I don't know, I think we might be giving them therapy by trying to torment them.
Is there protocol for this?
Like, what the even are these things?
Well, yeah, no one knows what the hell you are. It's like...
So we are the fairies of the autumn festival.
He's not going to let that one go.
Yeah, that's a callback from about 5 months?
Something like that.
Okay, so which, as I said, which direction do you want to go?
I believe we decided east.
Okay, I shall open the doors. Both doors this time. Feeling generous.
That's the stream, man. Yeah. Well, we're not trapping Borkle in a room full of vampires this time, so we can use both doors.
And also, Elif's dark vision is now 120.
Ah, yes, Elif is now wearing goggles.
Hello?
So yes, there are
bodies to pack.
I have
There are
sight
husks.
beyond sight.
there are more husks. But this time of the other people you saw, the kids.
I'm gonna touch the 30-year-old man.
Stop touching the 30-year-old man.
I can't see shit. No, not at all.
Okay.
So I need to roll another d20, don't I?
I'm gonna kick Kylo Ren's head off.
19.
Well, no, he's a little bit tall for that.
No, I will let you do that. I will let you do that, and I will. Yeah, and you won't even have to roll. I'll let you have that. You can
Just jump kick. Oh,
I'm poking Ellie from The Last of Us.
do I roll the d20 on what actually happened?
Okay, so who went first?
I did. I got a 19.
You got 19. Oh, another magic item. Nice one.
So another
Nice one.
D100.
Yeah, another D100.
An 18.
18. 18. Potion of fire breath.
Oh, just what we need to give the small wolf child.
Should I roll a d20 for the
Mm-hmm.
Kylo husk?
Yeah.
Okay, rolling. 15, I think. Yeah, 15.
You find an amulet.
An amulet, you say?
Yeah.
Of the drunkard variety?
No. It's got a circular. It's got a circular. The pendant on it is circular, with a red gem in the center, with ornate lacings going towards the middle, in this spherical pattern going around and round. So,
Right.
like a little thing of gold will start at the outside, weave its way around these sort of concentric circles, heading towards the middle, going upwards and downwards. So it looks really nice.
Yeah. Amulet.
Are you going to pick it up?
I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to turn to the magically inclined members of the team and like, does this look like anything in particular?
You hear a voice in your head.
Keep warning him not to pick shit up.
The voice in your head.
Right.
As I said, I've got to do this secretly. That's the problem with this. It's a lot of secret stuff.
Okay.
So I will send you a message.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Another has touched the
You are
monkey
compelled.
You must free my temple.
Okay, is this a saving throw or have I just got to do
No.
the thing? Alright, I'll put the amulet on.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. You now have all the diseases.
Oh God, it's got cancifilades.
Yeah.
Yes.
Syphilis.
You've just put on
You
a
touched something
pendant
in the
of.
cave.
You've just put on a pendant of poxes.
I'm popped up, I say.
Oh,
Yes, he's got all the poxes.
oh, suddenly I feel a bit under the weather.
Oh, you feel more than more than a little under the weather. You've got little growths and things popping up all over your body.
Jesus, I knew Rose had a load of things, so I didn't realize that they were this slow act.
Oh,
I can't tell what's going. I can't see everything exactly. Like, is Volko okay? He sounds like he's moaning. Do you need to take a poop?
Why are you?
Right.
Why are you blind?
I think I'm.
I can't see anything. I can see things. It's just there's weird shapes in my vision, so I can make certain things out.
No, they're in your
So I'm pressing
periphery, so they're in the
R2.
corners of your eye.
Oh, okay, so it's not as bad. I thought.
No,
I thought it
it's
meant I was...
what it does is it's like that thing. I think it's from Doctor Who or something. It's like there's something in the corner of your eye,
No.
and whenever you look at it
I know.
or try to look at it, it moves.
Oh yeah, no, I think I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
He's got
Yeah,
eye
so-
boogers.
Okay, so I can basically see. So I can see what's happening with Borka. Jesus Christ!
There's just
Okay,
like weird things in the
okay,
corner of your eye watching you.
I thought you didn't sleep with Rose.
I didn't. What?
Unclean! Unclean!
You hear
Why
it?
he was sleeping.
Okay,
See?
you hear.
Something
You
like
also
holding
are in
back-
telepathic contact with someone. Bring me my medallion, and you will regain your freedom.
Say no.
Flee from here, and every disease in the mortal world will be thrust upon you.
Okay, I guess somebody wants his necklace back. Ah,
Jumanji, you've already got all of the diseases. He's not doing very much of a sales.
I am Fekir, Queen of Poxes. Bring me my medallion to my sarcophagus, and I will. And you do feel compelled to do it.
right, looks like I'm gonna have to return some jewelry. Ah,
But isn't that against you?
That's
Your
you, really.
whole thing.
That's not Borkle. He's wearing a mask.
Ah, I ripped his face off.
The horrible scratching throughout all his gentleman region would compel him otherwise.
A skeleton.
And everywhere else.
Well, yeah.
He has basically
While
got
this
the
is going
equivalent
on, I
of
am-
smallpox, cowpox, chickenpox, measles, and pretty much everything else all at once. It's not
AIDS,
contagious,
syphilis,
but it's
gonorrhea.
it is. And the
Easy.
longer
Did you
he has
learn?
it, the worse it will feel.
Oh, he's gonna have open sores on his pee-pee.
Yes. Even, right now, Rose are turning
Anyway,
down.
Wow, that's how bad things got when he wrote it.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not learning the lesson that he just had. I'm poking the Ellie construct.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Roll a d20.
a wisdom modifier is a -1. What do you expect?
I'm going to have to start drawing on the walls. Look, the
Six.
chart states quite clearly: the more you fuck
You
about,
find nothing.
the more you find out.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, somehow 6 is worse than a 1. So yeah, so with that disappointment, I'm poking the next one.
D20 again.
The last 15.
15. Oh. Do we? Okay.
He has syphilis as well.
A random mob appears.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Sorry. To be fair, the time I would have been doing the poking is also the time in which Walker would have started getting ill, not after he got ill. So the
Yeah, we can't even rely on him to jump on something and start throwing up all over it. And just infect them too.
There was a part of me that did wonder for a moment. Hang on, with the 15, does that mean the amulet just moves to where the body is again, and Borkle is free? Free!
Okay, the creature gets a surprise attack, but after that, we'll be back to
I
normal
believe I
combat.
also
I
get
just need to make a new encounter.
Quick question while this is going on. How much light is in this place?
Not a huge amount.
We
Well,
have dark
'cause
vision
I was
though, so
I was going through my character now. When I switched from Goblin, I lost dark vision.
ah damn. We have those goggles.
To transfer them.
I mean, I'm fine with lighting a torch too, so it doesn't bother me. I just wasn't sure if there was much light in the place or if it was supposed to be pitch black. Well, it can't be pitch black or you wouldn't be able to see either, but dim.
Yeah.
I will point out, Hawk, I have the alert feat, which means I can't actually be surprised while casting.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't realise you had that.
Yeah. I was double checking how it worked because I knew it did something with surprise, but I can't remember what. And they don't gain attack advantage on attack rolls against me as a result of being unseen by me. This is literally the first feat I went for when we started. You can't take me near water, but by God, I will know if you try.
Okay.
Or by rare, I will know if you try.
Okay, roll initiative.
Thank you for your help. Initiative. Ah, I got an 8.
27.
I got a nat 20.
Nice. Borkle.
Sorry, are we rolling initiative?
Yes.
Yeah. 9. Not good.
Okay, well, let's put Ankle Shanker at the top, so...
You got a shank and Uncle Sword too.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you get to just like, you think you can surprise me? Get shanked!
As a spectre appears.
Spectre.
Spectre?
Have we fought any of those before in the campaign?
Don't think so.
No, because I'm just thinking of sort of like, is the knowledge I've got in my head something Ankle Shanker would have? Also, is the knowledge I've got in my head anyway accurate? Who knows? Let's find out. It is already an engagement range with me, technically, so bonus action, summon the sword and attack it in with it. I need to come up with the phrase for that. So that is +8 hit. That's 15 to try and hit it with my magic sword.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. It's 8 damage. That's the magical one.
Okay.
And I looked it up. I cannot get advantage from flanking and such with a sword, with the dancing rapier. So I will spend
No, because it's not a creature; it's an object.
Yeah, I also I was looking this up because I was wondering if it got attacks of opportunity against the vampires in the last fight. Right, but it doesn't. But as it's in normal melee range with me, let's try shanking its ankle with a silvered dagger. That's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And this is less damage. Ironically, it's more damage. That's 9 silver damage.
Okay, then it's Edith's turn.
we'll say for the sword that it's currently in the same square as me, as it doesn't take up a square. Just to save having to spawn the token in again. Oh yeah, the skeleton's still in the last room.
Yeah, I can't move it.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll be able to move the new one when I'm just uploading it now. Because the problem with those ones is they tend to disappear into the background. It's the problem with white critters on white and grey critters on grey background. They just kind of disappear. So I've gone with something a bit more colourful. Not exactly immersive,
Right.
but it just makes it easier to spot. And everyone jumped to this conclusion anyway, so. So, yeah, once it's uploaded. It's just taking its bloody time.
I said there's one in the 5th edition. What's it called? Just up. If you go to the thing in the category, it has all the tokens in there.
Yeah, I tend to find that the free token I did have was kind of grey and just kind of you couldn't see it very well. So I swapped it, as I said, for something more colourful. As I said, that's the only reason I went for that, because it just stands out a little more against the background. And you can all move it now. Okay. Elif, you can see the big...
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you can see the skeletal spectre.
That's cool.
So
Ow,
what would you...
6? Jesus Christ. God damn it. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my Crimson Right, dealing 6 damage to myself. And I'm going to fucking charge the thing.
Okay.
Oh, tear its ass in half. Sorry, just let me read something quickly. While in my hybrid form. Excellent. That's good knowledge to have. So that's a 9 to hit.
Yeah. The spectre disappears as you strike it. It just into the breeze as it dies.
Yeah, that was overkill.
There's no kill quite like overkill.
I got it.
So yeah, that's the end of combat.
Okay, so no poking of the ambered dead people then.
So you're back facing the decision of which way to go. There is
Now, I believe there is another room.
There is a door to the south of Obby. There is the doors to the east, which are open already. And and the two sets of stairs heading down into the main room directly in front of you.
I don't suppose the amulet is compelling me any which way.
No.
No?
No, it's not giving you like a direction or anything.
Just a severe warning. And a rash.
Rash ain't the word.
I would have thought it would be a severe warning and syphilis warning rather than just severe.
Yeah.
Obby, open the door by you. Let's start there, because he stood right next to it.
I'm not even sure if I can see what I can see. All right, I will open the door and cautiously step in.
You find the empty barracks. There are shattered bits of wood all over the floor. And yeah, it's just basically you. This is where the teens and stuff probably got all their wood from, because they've smashed up all the beds. Or someone did. There is another door in there which leads to another room.
Abby, not see much. Let's see. Where's this door?
Oh,
I don't
sorry,
see
I
one.
didn't realise it was actually... It doesn't describe as this... Oh, it's just... Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just an empty
More
room.
about the size of a closet, but
Yeah,
Just 'cause
it's
he
just
doesn't
an...
have that
It's a secret empty room.
I'll give him the goggles of night.
you don't. Abby not want cursed item.
Not cursed. Let you see.
Come from bad statues.
Either
No, I want magic item.
Ela's been wearing it all night, hasn't she? And she's fine.
Yep. Yeah, I haven't. I literally put the goggles on and haven't taken them off. But if you need dark vision, you can have the goggles. It's fine.
Well, I don't need to keep them forever. I'll be borrow just for a little while. When we done here, I'll give back.
You probably should keep them. Having dark vision is, especially in Barovia, is probably worth having.
Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Are you going to swap those over?
Let's see.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Goggles of night.
Goggles of night. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to end up needing your stuff.
That's all right.
I didn't realize that didn't have dark vision until I started going through all my skills and abilities.
Okay, what's everyone else going to do while they're swapping items?
Well, I've just realised I really should check what I get when I level up.
Okay.
Because as a cleric, I get free spells. So bugger this. Let's pop the 3rd level spell slot for sending.
Sending?
25 words. Yeah, I can communicate with any person I'm aware of on the same plane or any other plane instantaneously.
Oh.
And they can respond in kind as long as they respond 20 words.
Usually
Okay.
how sending works.
That'd be how sending works. Now, here's the thing. I am not going to Rose.
No, but you
Okay.
can contact what's her
I
name?
can contact Arena
Yes, you can
because she's
contact
not a
Arena.
fool. So I'm going to send her the message. Arena, we have just entered the Amber Temple. We are coming to find you. Where are you?
It's less than 25 words.
I know.
You can respond to this message.
You can respond to this message. 25 words. Less. Go.
Boom.
Yeah,
Arena has that
yeah,
message.
I was going to say, you send that to Rose, and it's going to be, the obvious one.
Go away, you fucking idiot.
No. Out for a walk, bitch.
Cost me a third level spell slot, you motherfucker.
What you're doing in 5 words or less.
Isn't
Out
that both
for
your
a
third level
walk.
spell slots gone for the day?
I've got
Bitch.
3.
God damn.
Um,
Do you have spirit guardians as well?
No.
Shame that.
With the
No, I have daylight.
sarcophagus of the vampire deity, look out for traps. It's not going to make much grammatical sense. Rose lost her
No, but it
shoes.
Oh God.
Glad I didn't scry for those.
Help.
Did she say she's in a coffin?
You don't know. I can only hear her.
Yeah, only he can hear this.
No, I'm talking out of Jumanji. Did she
No,
say
no,
she was
you-
in?
No, she's in the coffin room. She's not
No,
in
I
the-
said in the room with the
room.
sarcophagus.
Of the
Ah.
vampire deity.
Which again
This
sounds
is
like a bad
source
place
of
to be still.
his power. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, it cuts off because that's 25 words. The rest of the words are lost.
Honestly, I was worried we'd get something along the lines of, in pub with holiday money.
With Holiday Monkey.
Yeah, that's me.
Shit!
Yes.
Right, so Borkle, she says it's very important to go first.
You know what? I feel a little bit like dying right now. Might as well.
I
So
had
which
to
way
weigh
are you
up.
gonna go?
Which one's more important, the skeleton or Borkle?
Weren't we gonna go through the door by Obby or?
We did that.
It's a blank room.
only nothing in it.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So
another
I can
small-
see this. Can I see the statue down the stairs with my 120 feet dark vision? Because it is
No,
illuminated
because
for me.
you've only got 60 feet
You
of
don't have
dark vision.
120 feet.
No, I do. I saw it when I had the goggles, though.
Yes, you can see that there is a statue. You know from seeing it that there is a statue on the other side of the main area with a dark cloud over its head.
I will.
That's ominous.
No, the statue with the dark cloud over its head down the stairs. I'm not sure what that means.
The statue is
He's having a
huge.
bad
It's pretty
day.
much on the statue is pretty much up to the same level as you.
So we're by the dark cloud, are we?
What was
No,
in
I meant
the room
it's
on the other
across
side?
the
There was
other
nothing
side
in
of
there,
this.
right?
It's like a hall. You're on the south side of the hall. It's on the north side of the hall, and only Elif saw it. As I said, the statue's head is about the same height as the staircase top. That's why she could see the head in the shadows and clouds.
And we'd already investigated this room, correct?
Yeah, but I think there was another room in there.
Yeah, you just took a brief look through the
And I
door.
poked my head in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we should probably go and investigate that first.
All right.
Obby should go first. Obby, you should go first.
Obbykin. Hold on.
Not Obby. Borkle should go first. Auntie Clee said Obby should go first.
Can I cast light on the skeleton's armor and just go, "You heard him, soldier. Get in there." Just send him walking through the door.
Yeah, you've got an undead. You could, of course,
I've got
you could do that.
undead walking lampshade now.
Yeah,
Who
cast
sheds
light on it
40
and just
foot
have
of
it
light.
walk into all the traps. Because
Yeah.
fuck it, does it really matter if it dies?
As I say, I could cast Detect Magic also. Obbykin Detect Magic if need be.
Okay. What's the skeleton wearing?
It's wearing the medium armor I gave it,
Medium armor. So
which does
yeah.
nothing for its stats.
Yeah. Okay. Is it relaying information to you?
Nope.
So what's it doing?
It's just there to light the room up. He's a walking lamp at the moment.
He's just walking in there to see if we hear anything trigger. I think.
Pretty much.
Okay. Token
I don't
emits
actually think
light.
I can communicate. He can
How much
understand
light?
me, but I
How
don't
much
think he
light?
talks to me. 40 foot of dim, 20 foot of bright. For the next hour, he is a lamp.
No, it's not a familiar. It is just a skeleton that obeys your commands.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see everything in the room that's visible from that side. So you can see there's doors to the north. There's a hole in the ground directly ahead of you. There is... Yeah, that's as much as you can see. That's... Your passive perception is enough that you would see the secret door here. So yeah, it's not really secret. Yeah.
So it's the great thing of having a 16/16 passive intelligence, investigation and perception, and a trap triggerer. Because I see them.
There's a door 1 square down that you can see as soon as you walk in. You just couldn't see it because it was around the corner.
Oh, cool. Got a door for you.
Although, Trigger, I do believe one of the new Warlock familiar options is a skeleton.
Mm.
Fuck it, let me at it.
Do you think I should get Ankle Shanker to do it? Are you?
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
Sorry, Trigger, you broke up there on that last one. What did you say?
I said, do we want Ankle Shanker to do it because you're ill?
Pretty fucked. I believe is the technical term.
Well, I'm hardly like. Well, I'm thinking of it this way. I'm already pretty fucked.
while this is going on, while he's probably hacking up a lung or some other unmentionable body part is falling off, I'm going to have a look at the secret door and examine it to see if there's any traps or anything I can see.
What's this here?
That's a hole.
Oh, you mean the thing on the hole?
Yes.
That
it's
is
a thing.
a creature that's probably going to ambush us that we haven't seen yet.
Ah,
Because it's down the hole and you're not looking down the hole.
okay.
But one of them is coming up to you.
Feed Obby into the hole.
Yeah. So, do you want a perception or investigation check on whether there's any traps on this door?
No, there's no traps.
Are my things short?
Okay,
Oh my goodness, this is annoying.
I'm assuming that's talking about the system rather than us actually being careful.
No, I was having trouble turning this token visible because it was constantly. So I had to right click on it and it was like, oh, well, I'll bring up the thingy map instead because the token's so freaking small.
Because you've got a free night tomorrow.
They're on the lower level,
Is that what
down
those
the hole,
texts are?
basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm opening the door and just paranoia, stepping aside while the door opens.
Okay, you find another
Yes, our
empty
wizard is
barracks.
going out for beer and football, and I don't think it's a good idea to have a three-man party in the heart of Drakenheim City.
Well, no, that would make sense. This looks like another shit room.
Yeah, it is just a case of I go to open the door, move aside, and then when nothing like a spurt of fire,
You can see
mace
though
from the
another secret exit.
Ooh.
They
Across the
do
room.
come back on short rests.
Yeah, again,
Leading
check.
into another room.
Yeah. Again,
You can have a
check.
look through it.
I'm going to tell the skeleton to guard the position, and I'm going to follow through with him.
Now that there's a couple of us through here, yes.
Inside is a skeletal remain. It's a dead wizard. His body froze. He froze to death, and he's clutching a wand. That's why I was careful to say a wand and not his wand.
Oh, that's a horrible way to freeze to death. You'd assume it would generate some heat.
Well, last time I touched a body, it summoned a ghost. So, do you want to do this?
Have we got 10 minutes? I'll identify it before I touch the fucking thing. I'm sure they'll be alright for 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
They've got a skeleton watching them.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone gonna what are people gonna do for the 10 minutes?
Borkel's gonna sit down and just try not to die.
Seems about right, doesn't it?
Edith and Clee.
I was just debating walking down this corridor, but I'm probably gonna be good.
Yeah, if you want to have a look down there, you can. You can see down there through the doors, the upper east hall.
I'm going to walk through and explain what's happening and why we're waiting 10 minutes. We found something could be useful, but from an abundance of caution, after gestures towards Borkel and myself, a lack of it, we are trying to identify it before we pick it up.
Well, that unclean has never grabbed anything randomly, if you've not noticed.
Yeah, but
the floor in the Eastern Hall, where Edith's looking, has a marble floor which is smashed to pieces. There are clear indications of footprints, heavy footprints, which have smashed into the marble. Something very heavy has walked along there.
Oh, it's a big bitch.
So everyone going to sort of keep quiet-ish, just sort of not do much, just sort of calmly wait and stuff, not be noisy and shouting and stuff.
Yes, for the moment.
Okay. You identify the wand. It's a wand of secrets.
Ooh. I'll pick that up and walk back in. Surely I don't need this if I can spot all of the hidden rooms in this place.
Well, the others might find it useful.
Yeah, let's just bring it up so I make sure it's nothing else that I need to know about it. Hey, Ankle Shanker, do you want a auto-find trap problem?
Sorry, who are you talking to?
You.
Wait, what did you call me?
Ankle Shanker. I said, do you want a wand that detects trap problems?
Okay. Yeah, that's be helpful. Sorry, I'm just... Sorry, I'm just struggling to remember it. Yeah, no, Ankle Shanker sounds right. Where did you find this anyway?
It's that wizard's.
Is it? Yes, remember the wizard. Where was the wizard?
Oh dear.
I think he's broken.
Should have taken remove curse. Why didn't I take remove curse?
Wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, I do not know.
Be of Strahd.
Yeah, remove curse of Strahd.
Victory!
Cast. I'm free. No, I cast
on
it.
this shit.
No, I cast it and I blinked back into real fucking reality, and everyone else is left here. It's like, oh, should have cast it on other people first.
No, you just cast it. You just cast it on Strahd.
Oh, yeah, that'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
I'm pretty sure if remove curse worked, God would have found a cleric to do that by now.
I'd like to remove. I'd like to cast lesser restoration on her. I'd like to remove one disease. Which disease? Lycanthropy. It's a disease. I can remove it.
Yeah, no. Let's be honest. Strahd has probably tried remove curse.
I bet he
Probably
has.
spent a good couple of decades trying people to remove curse.
Could you imagine
Or
if
I
he
suspect other people attempted to use it on him as a weapon.
hadn't? I bet it's just so obvious.
You've got to
no
remember
one
he's
actually
had,
has ever
by this
tried
point,
it.
probably 100 adventurers trying to get this. They will have tried it.
Right, so yeah, Ankle Shanker, you can have the wand of secrets. That might help you.
Same as Greater Restoration and then
things.
Stake Through the Heart, you know.
Yeah. It's like
Holy-
Greater Restoration,
holy
then a
water.
stake through the heart.
Yeah. Did you try
I'll
pouring
remove
holy
your
water through
vampirism
the
and then I'll stab you.
They'll shoot you. So I'm healed. As his kidneys explode.
Right. So,
Okay, who
you've
wants that door
regrouped
over
in the chamber. Which way would you like to go?
Right, we've got a door over here if anyone wants to try it.
Before we move
Oh,
any
th-
further,
that's-
I am
that's
going
just-
to transform.
That is just one of those little scroll rooms again.
It's a bathroom.
You know, it's just the same as the other one that you found before. There's no scrolls in it. It's just a
So
here.
every
Look, there's
time you say
another
scroll-
secret room with nothing in. Yay!
Yeah, sorry. Every time you say scrolls, I keep hearing scrolls.
Ah,
Secret
I'm going
scroll
to
room.
transform.
yeah, you gotta be careful of scrolls, you know. Green, horrible things that keep changing shape around you.
Okay,
Are you looking
so
for crap? Oh,
as I
Because
said,
think it's
there is
important that I'm transformed if we run into crap.
There is a corridor with a door on your right, double doors in front of you, arrow slits on the left hand side, which look into the room you were in before. Someone just move Borkle in there first.
No, Borkle moved.
No,
in
I
there on
did.
its own.
I did. I was going to investigate for traps, but I went through the door instead of to it.
Yeah.
No, that's
hand.
fine. There's no traps in this corridor. You can
As he
see
runs
exactly what
through the
Elif saw.
arrows.
Something has stomped its way along here and smashed up the concrete, smashed up the marble floor.
I just love the idea of Volkle going, I'll check for traps while cataracts are forming over his
Just
eyes.
arrows
Yeah.
from each side, just penetrating him.
Fuck.
As his pustules start to burst.
Oh.
God, at this point, it might be worth giving Borkle the Wand of Secrets so he can, act see.
No, we might be lucky. We might run into a monster of some kind as it goes for him. One of his boils pops and blinds it.
Well, Borkle doesn't have magic. Would he even be able to use the Wand of Secrets?
Yeah, it's got charges.
Ah.
Basically, point.
All right, Captain. Go to the end of the corridor for me. Just march him down there.
Bones,
Okay.
bones. I'm assuming by the fact it's on the mini-map that the door there is obvious rather than hidden. The door in the middle of the corridor.
Oh yeah, it's
Just barrel roll in.
okay. Yeah. So where's everyone else going to go? Are you going to follow the skeleton?
Who's taking the door?
I'll follow the skeleton. Actually, I'm going to open this door.
Oh dear.
The door is locked.
Do you
Oh
want
no!
to take
If
Borkle?
we only had a rogue.
Right, what do I do? What do I roll to pick the lock?
I believe it's sleight of hand.
Yeah, it seems like it would be sleight of hand. Alright, rolling. Dirty 21.
Yeah. You unlock the door.
God, I'm a street urchin. Ah. Oh,
And you open the door and you find a lecture hall. It's lit by red copper lanterns. That I assume
red
this is
lanterns.
supposed to be lanterns, but in here it says lanthorns.
Ah, lanthorns.
Lanthorns that hang from the ceiling. I've never heard of a lanthorn. Is that a thing?
I think it's some kind of plant.
The hanging lanthorns have continual light spells cast on them. There's a chalkboard of black slate. And that's as much as you can see.
Oh.
Orko, you should steal one of those lanthorns.
One of those what?
Those lanthorns.
What would I want with one of those?
It has continuous light.
Also, you haven't stolen anything in
That is true.
They're on the ceiling, so you would find it very difficult to get to because they're like 20 feet up.
That shouldn't be a challenge for a gentleman burglar.
Yeah, you should be able to do that.
Come on, Ollie. Steal stuff. You know
We
you.
we just want to see him try, don't we?
Can I roll acrobatics or something to try?
Yes.
Rolling.
The sighing hawks.
18.
Yes, you can climb up and grab some of the lanthorn.
He's just swinging on it.
I'll
You've got
hand
like
one to. Oh, I'll hand. Sorry.
No, it's all right.
I was going to say I'll hand one of the lanthorns to Obby. Yeah,
He's got
light.
a torch.
If it's a continuous, never going out torch. Plus, when do we ever think we'll see a lanthorn again?
And say, Abby's like, I'll be like this. Now can give back goggles if want.
Wait, there wasn't
It's fine,
anything
he-
written on the chalkboard, was there?
No.
Wishful thinking there'd be a clue.
What did you say was at the front of the room? I guess I'm not in there yet, but
It's a
I'll
chalkboard.
go in. At the curved part?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a lecture theatre.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I totally misheard you the first time you said that and thought it was something I'd never heard of before, so
No,
I didn't know what an electro theater was, but I was just going to go with it.
No, it's the lanthorns that we gave the troop. We don't know what it is.
I just thought it was a spelling mistake.
This
It's
is
like,
lanthorn.
there are lanthorns illuminating the room. I was like, surely that's supposed to be lanterns.
Yeah, no, a quick Google just leads to lanterns, so that's what I assume. So it
Lanthorns.
seems you would be correct.
Okay, anyone going to go through the door?
Are we talking the door to the north?
Yes.
Right, Sergeant, secure the area.
Light sergeant.
Ooh, glad it was him.
Yeah,
that's what we're
this is why I have
And that's where we're going to end this session. Which is what
Oh,
why I have him.
because that is a freaking iron golem
Oh,
I think he can take it.
who's hostile. Who do you think left the foot
you
marks?
can do it, Mr. Bones.
Is he
Be
hostile
brave.
to the skeleton?
Sorry? He's hostile to anything that
Is he
goes in
hostile
that
to the
room.
skeleton?
Specifically, it says
Well, he's fucked.
anything. So yes, we will start next week with this combat.
How hilarious would it be if we just all sneak round him while he beats the shit into the skeleton?
He will have served his purpose.
Well, if you could get it to turn its back.
Yeah, we just run his
I love
skeleton
that the
round.
token is the skull servant.
You just have it. You just have the skull servant go there. It turns around. You go
Yeah.
by,
Joy's
hope,
and then we
hoping
just
it
all
survives
leg it
long
through.
enough. Hoping it survives
Oh,
long
no,
enough.
I was literally gonna. If he can survive the first round, I'm gonna put the shield turret on him so he gains like 20 temporary hitch points each turn.
And also, it depends on where you go in the turn order. If you go before
Yeah.
it, you'd have the opportunity to move your guy, turn him, and then you'd all have a turn to run through.
Yeah.
So, well, run through, bonus action, stealth through. Well, yeah.
As we shut the door, I'd salute him. I was like, Sergeant, you did your job.
But yes, we'll start next session
We
with
locked
that
the
combat.
doors.
And
You've done us
so,
proud.
Vocal sword.
so yes.
Yeah, Borko, I'd owe you a new sword.
Well, considering what my movement speed now is after my level up, I shouldn't have any problems.
I'd like to thank our players. It's been fun. And we'll continue next week as the players continue to search through the Amber Temple looking for Rose and Ilyana Kolyana.
At least
I'd like
we
to
know
thank
she's
our
here.
players and say good night, everyone.